Good morning. It's not showing I'm live yet. If you can see me, hello. Just wait for this to come on my side. Good morning, welcome. It's not showing I'm live yet. If you can see me, hello. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to show up on my side. There we go. Okay, good morning, welcome. Let me just turn the sound down. Morning, Ling, welcome to you, honey. Thank you for being here so early. I'm sending you lots of love. So welcome everyone. It's the new moon today on this tremendous Tuesday. And if you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this live with me right now, you can ask me a question, just pop it in the chat for me. And make sure you also hit that thumbs up button for me because it really does help. I am also doing a giveaway during this live today. So I've already done the giveaway. I'm going to be announcing the two winners. So one winner is going to win a deck of cards and one winner is going to win a reading. I've already got everything set up. That reading closed at the entries for that giveaway closed at 6 a.m. this morning for me. It says 20 past 7 here, 25 past 7 in the UK. And good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. So I've got various decks of cards today. I'll see what they guide me to, okay? So I'm going to start with the beautiful Lingalicious. Says, hi Liz, what's SD wanting about us moving forward together? So let's do a message from the universe for you. What's the message for you today from the universe? What do you need to know? The message from the universe is this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Because it's not just about what you want and what he wants. It's about God's plan, remember. So get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news and plot twists. Blessings are coming. So the angels are saying to you, the blessings are coming. The breakthroughs are coming. So you may well start seeing penguins because a penguin is a symbol of a breakthrough. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you today? He's saying to you, you're worthy of so much more than what I can give you right now. So what his intention is moving forward together is to be able to give you what he can't give you at this moment. And that's why patience is so important, trusting the journey, understanding there is a process to it, and recognizing all is well and you are safe because there's blessings on the way. So he may not be able to give it you now. That doesn't mean he isn't going to give it to you in the future. Okay, so that's his intention moving forward, and that's what he's working on himself. You're being prepared for great things. Look at that. Remember, separation is preparation. You're being prepared for great things. That's the message for you with this new moon. I hope that helps, okay? And have a wonderful day today. I know you're busy, okay? Thank you for showing up for me. We've got Mariana says, hi Liz, message from Em on his feelings for me and his deepest thoughts, okay? I feel he's struggling to say whatever's on his mind. So, yeah, look, gone back in. I've been talking about this, wanting to say something, it goes back in. I'm not even aware of what that card was. So he may be keeping something in he wants to say, and he may be waiting for the right time to say, yeah, I've got 3 of flames coming out here, right way around. So, and this is the reflection tarot. So the message is progress is being made. You are going to see results. Hold your vision. Your dreams are manifesting. So I'm connecting with all is well, really, in the grand scheme of things. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, this is exactly what I've just said. I want to talk to you, but can't find the right words to say to you right now. That's exactly what I've just said, even before I channeled anything there with the cards. So I want to talk to you. He wants to talk to you, but he can't find the right words right now. So if you have faith, he will find those words because progress has been made. So this is about movement, moving forward, having a vision of what you want, seeing it in the distance. So he does want you and he does want a future with you and he can see that with you. He may just not be able to communicate that the way he wants to right now. So the words will come out in divine timing. So let's do you a message from the universe. What's the message for you from the universe? Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is because you are creating new memories. And, don't compare to the past either because they're saying the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. So, you may be comparing him to someone in the past and thinking about what's happened in the past. And you're being reminded that people get removed from your life because the universe is taking you somewhere else, or you've got something else to do or something else to learn. So I feel the message is greater is coming than anything you've had before. So don't dwell on the past. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to everyone who's jumping in. I'm just doing a couple of messages in the chat. So I'm going to do a Ruba says, hi Liz, my DM's current feelings for me and his deepest thoughts. So what's his current energy? He's going through some chaos. There may be some tower moments happening right now. So you're able to spend some time together. And until that happens, he's watching your social media. So he is watching you right now. He's got his eye on what you're doing. He's curious about you because he does want to spend time with you. Okay. And there's some chaos there. So he's saying to you, I'm terrified of you rejecting me. And that can also create chaos in the mind. So that can keep him back. So it's like he's feeling safer right now, just watching you. You know, watching you in the silence, watching your social media. Because it's safe there. You're not going to reject him there. And he doesn't want to lose you. So he knows he can't just do that. So he knows if he just keeps watching you and not taking action, he'll probably lose you. This is how he feels. So he knows he needs to take action. He's just dealing with some chaos. And I feel that chaos could be something going on around him. Because obviously if you watch the daily angel reading today, there is conflict around from other people and situations. But I feel that this is more about chaos in his mind. So he's like his higher self and his lower self, his ego and his higher self are fighting right now. Because his heart is pulling him to you and his mind is trying to keep him away from you for fear. So I feel you've just got to give him time to move forward. So what's the guidance for you from the universe? Big thank you to anyone who's jumping in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. I've got 46 of you in and only 7 likes. So give me a like, please. Especially if you're asking a question. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. So again, he could knock at your door. He could just reach out unexpectedly. It says debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. So what I'm actually feeling with this is he could well be dealing with some financial issues. Maybe you could too. But I feel this is about wiping the slate clean, starting again, a new beginning. And he says your finances are about to change. So I feel this is really your situation is about to change because I'm channeling this connected with your journey. But he may well be dealing with some financial things too. But I feel this is a new beginning coming in for you guys if you just give it time. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do Natalia's donation. Thank you for being here, honey. Hi, Liz. Can I have a message from Grace? And I'm sitting in my car in the parking lot at work. It's so windy. It's been really windy here as well. The winds have changed. So what's the energy? Getting deep, okay? So it's going to get deeper between you. It will, okay? And I feel this is also about a conversation that's going to come in at some point where it's going to get very deep. You know, you're going to talk about things. So he's saying to you, I feel so jealous because you're so special to me and I want you all to myself. So he does deal with jealousy. And you may deal with that too. You know, that could be something that's mirrored between the two of you. So he's saying to you, I do feel jealous. And the reason why is because you are special to me. I don't want you with anyone else. I want you with me. I want you all to myself. And he's getting deep with you about that, you know, because he does deal with jealousy. But he's also afraid of commitment. And this could be because he's been through a commitment that wasn't very good, or maybe had issues as a child, or this could even be from a past life. But he has got issues with his healing. And this can also be connected with jealousy, you know, not feeling good enough. Even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things happen between us. So he is sorry about the past and the way things have happened and the things he's done. And he will get deep with you about that in the future. So what I'm feeling with this is the things he wants to get deep with you about, the things he wants to talk about is that he wants you all to himself, yet he's afraid of commitment. And that's nothing to do with you and everything to do with him. So that's something he's working through. And even though he hasn't shown up for you lately or told you this or opened up yet, he is sorry about how things have happened. So these are the things he will open up about when he gets the chance to, you know, when he takes the action to. So what's the guidance for you from the universe? In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. And obviously he isn't very consistent right now. So that's something he needs to work on. And that's why also you are being prepared for the consistent connection. Because you know that until he can give that to you, you're better off on your own, you know, doing your own thing. So the angels say right here, right now is exactly where you're meant to be. So remember, everything you're going through is growing you, it's learning you, it's teaching you things. And it says every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. And it's just reminding you that until he's consistent with the way he can show up for you, it's okay to be with yourself. It's okay to feel like, I'm doing the right thing by staying away, pulling my energy back. Because he will show up for you in a consistent way when he's got through his own fears. And this is something you're also working on yourself, being consistent in the way you view the journey and the way you handle things, knowing you're exactly where you're meant to be. Because sometimes you can also go in and out of your own fears and doubts and struggles. And when you get in alignment with everything and you're surrendering, you're allowing things to flow. And what I'm connecting with today as well, and this may well be for someone watching, I'm getting a bit of dizziness coming in again. And I did a reading on that not long ago about the feeling of dizziness, feeling like things are spinning around a little bit. It's all connected with change coming in. So this could well be some change coming in for you, Natalia, as you move towards the solstice, especially with you going away and the things you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's jumping in the house today. We've got Anjuan with a donation there. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? So what does your DM want you to know today? Karma, I'm now feeling the consequences of my actions. So he's taken certain actions or he's done certain things and he's feeling the consequences of those now. So it's like he's sitting around recognizing the grass isn't greener over here. I may have made some mistakes. And remember, mistakes are lessons, but this is from his perspective. So the karma, it's like things are catching up with him. He's realizing things. And he said, I just can't seem to let you go. So he knows he can't let you go. He knows he doesn't want to let you go. And he is reflecting on that right now. Yeah, same here, Natalia, actually. Yeah, from yesterday. 3 of love coming through for you, which is about coming back together. The universe is guiding you back together. Okay, opportunities are flowing in for you to reconnect, communicate, and meet up in person. You're going to feel excited and happy when that's coming in. So if you're not feeling excited or happy right now, it's because it's not yet here, okay? When you start feeling excited or like something's shifting or you start feeling good about things, and that's usually when you detach anyway and surrender and give back to you, that's when things are going to move forward because he is growing right now. He is focusing on what he needs to do. And the angels say you both want this to be right this time, when you come together. So you're both doing the work to ensure that it does happen the right way. Take time to focus on you right now, your career, your life path, things you want. Think about how you want your future to be, because what happens next is part of the long-term plan. So there is a long-term plan for you and your masculine to be together, but right now it's short-term. So it's about doing things for yourself. But that communication will come in, that reconciliation will happen because he can't let you go and he's feeling the consequences of this. So I feel he's working through a lot of things right now and you're being asked to have faith, okay? So what's the message for you with the new moon? So we've got speeding motorbikes going past as well. If you can hear that there. So the message for you is connect on the 5D. That's where the power is right now, the inner union. Work on the inner union. Work on your connection with self and source. And the rest will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you to everyone who's jumping in. I'm sending you lots of love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. Good morning, Melissa. Great to have you in the house, honey. One of my moderators there, guided by my peeps. So I'm going to move down the chat a little bit. I'm going to do donations and chat messages, okay? So we've got Cassia says, hello, can I have a message from David's current feelings, please? Great to see you, honey. I am also doing the giveaway later today as well. I've got it all set up here. So your twin, Dave is saying, I want to talk to you, but I can't find the right words to say to you right now. So maybe lying awake at night, wondering how to communicate or what to say. No problem, Ling. Thank you for dropping in. I'm sending you lots of love. So he's definitely wanting to talk to you. Okay, or if you're already talking, he wants to open up. He wants to get things off his chest. Yeah, Ace of growth coming in here. So this is a very fertile time of growth. Something is shifting and happening now. Something could also be happening between December and April. Okay, so December to April could be a timeline for union or something big going on. He says something is also happening in your career. Love life, career, things shifting. So December to April could also be a very fertile time for you. But I feel things are already shifting now. So many doors are opening to you in all ways, especially between December and April. It says you'll see and feel things happening, so get excited. So you're going to see previews, you're going to feel excited about things, you're going to feel things are shifting. So I'm not saying it's going to take until then for him to open up to you, but that could well be a time when something big happens. Yeah, the timing is off, that's all. So there's nothing wrong. He's dealing with his stuff, you're dealing with your stuff. So you both got things going on in the physical world, but you've got that 5D passion. So the 5D passion is always there. It's very strong and potent right now. So you're going to feel the Kundalini. You're going to feel turned on. You're going to feel all the heat. And you can channel that into your career right now or things you're doing in your life. Because the timing is off. I've got December to April coming through as something big. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Jay. Thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Adam. So what does Adam want to say to you? Not at the moment, Melissa. No, hopefully Victor will be here soon. Ling was in, but she's had to go. But don't worry if you have to go or anything, you know. It is what it is at the end of the day. I'm getting earlier, I think. So I'm early today again. But, you know, I get up early. So if I go to bed early, I get up early. Early start. The early bird catches the worm. But I've got a really busy day. So if I jump on and do 3 hours now, then obviously, you know, I've got the whole day then to do the rest of the stuff I need to do. So Adam's saying, I feel so nostalgic later. Okay, I feel so nostalgic lately. Okay, and they give me the word later. So this could well be what he's thinking about at night, you know. So maybe he's busy in the day and then it's night time later on at night when he starts overthinking everything. So I feel so nostalgic lately. So he's thinking about the past, he's thinking about you, he's thinking about memories. He said, I'm thinking about the good times we shared and it always makes me smile. So he's got a secret smile on his face for you, he's thinking about you. Okay, so again, this is again moving things forward. You know, the more he thinks about you, the more you're on his mind, the more he wants to reconnect with you. So the angels say, of course you'll make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. So it's like he's recognizing this in his mind. He knows he could make many mistakes with you because he already has. Okay, but again, the lessons, remember. But his biggest mistake now would be to not try to reconnect with you or move this forward in some way. The angels say you've nothing to lose. So this is what the angels are saying to him. This is what he's going over in his mind when he's thinking about you. I've got nothing to lose here. It says this thing you've been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. So this is what he's contemplating. He's been thinking about connecting with you, reconnecting with you for a long time. And the angels are saying, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We're here to support you. So the angels are supporting him right now as he moves forward towards you. So again, this could be another reason why you're being cleared of other people around you, okay? Because he's about to do something. So what's the energy and the message for you with the new moon? Have a pamper date will do you good to be nurtured. So look after yourself today, or maybe you're going to do something nice for yourself over the weekend, or having a day for you, a pamper day. Now, this doesn't mean you have to go to a spa. It's whatever you enjoy doing. Forgive me, fear, whatever helps you to release your fears. Or, you know, like for me, you know, it's going for a hot chocolate or a walk. You know, doing something you enjoy is going to nurture you and it's going to put you into a high vibration, because the more high vibration you are, the quicker things manifest. I hope that helps, okay? Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Cece says, good morning, Liz. How does my love feel today? I feel he is having it hard without me. He's saying, yeah, and he's also wondering what you see in me, okay? So he's saying, I don't know what you see in me. So he's going through his own insecurities. I keep coming up with excuses on why I shouldn't reach out. So he wants to reach out so badly, but he keeps coming up with excuses. And this could be like, I need to be free first. I need to sort things out first. I need to know what I'm doing first. You know, it's like those excuses. It's not excuses in a bad way. It's because he doesn't want to come in too quick and mess it up, okay? I don't want to give you up, but I think I should so you can be happy. What I'm feeling with this is, he doesn't want to give you up, but these are the excuses he brings into his mind, because this is when he goes into his fear. I don't know what you see in me. So if I give you up, you could be happy. It's his own fears, it's his own insecurities. He's been crying over you. Now, I'm not saying he's been sitting around sobbing his heart out, you know, but he may well have had a tear drop down. You know, he's let some emotion out. And that's why you're feeling that he's having it hard without you, because he's caught between his ego and his higher self. His higher self is guiding him to come to you, reach out to you, make changes. And his ego is holding himself back, saying, well, I don't know what you see in me anyway. So you may not actually want me. You could be happy without me. Okay, maybe that's the right thing to do. Maybe I should just stay where I am. So again, there's this, like back and forth, push-pull in his mind. So the card coming through is the Ace of Love. So things are going to shift forward, okay? So as you are entering a new phase in your love life, by developing a great relationship with yourself and with Source, you're able to have better relationships with the people you choose to have in your life. So he really is working on himself right now, because you're also working on yourself. So remember, self-love is the key to moving this forward. And that's why you got the Two of Growth, because when it comes in, it's going to be balanced. And he knows it needs to be balanced for this relationship to work in a successful way. So as you are both moving into alignment separately for this to happen, focus on breath work, meditation and grounding, and make sure that you are not overgiving or overdoing it this time. So again, just have faith in the journey. He doesn't want to give you up, okay? He does think you might be happy without me because I don't know what you see in me, but he knows that's his own fears and insecurities, and he's moving past that, because that's just an excuse he's using to stop him from reaching out because of fear or because of his own worry around his situation, but he will take action. So that's what he's dealing with. And again, that's why I feel I've got this dizziness coming through today, because there's a lot of change going on and they are afraid of losing the feminine. So they're also going through those feelings too. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's in the house. I am doing the announcement of the giveaway a bit later on, okay? So if you are here for that, stick around. I'll probably be doing that in about an hour. I'll see how I go. Okay, so and if you are here, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. It really does help. So we're going to do Ashweeni. Thank you for the donation. 3D message from him. So what does he want to say today? He's saying to you, you're the right person at the wrong time. So he's reminding you it's all about timing. You're the right person for him, and you've always been the right person for him. It's just not yet been the right time, okay? He said, I'm in pain right now and I miss you, but I need time to heal. And he needs that time right now. So you've got to give it time again. And I do feel this timing issue is coming up because you may be getting impatient, or you may be questioning the when, or overthinking the when or the how. And that's what you've been asked to surrender to heaven. Because he is in pain right now with what he's got to release and deal with. He said, I'm fantasizing about you. You still take my breath away, and you're the only one who can turn me on like that. So he is fantasizing about you. He is thinking about you. Don't think he isn't. He's just in pain about what he needs to do. And he's saying, whenever I try to reach out to you, I get panic attacks. So he has already tried to reach out to you, but he's had panic attacks when he does. So in other words, he'll be about to do it, or he'll start really being on the verge of doing it, whether that's reaching out to you through social media or messaging or whatever it is, coming to you, whatever, and then he has a stress about it. And he goes into his own fear and pain, and then he thinks, what am I doing? I need to deal with this first. So I feel he's wanted to contact you many times. That's why we've been connecting with this really since around November last year. This wanting to reach out or wanting to make a change. So it's been there. And I know you're probably thinking, blimey, it's nearly June and it's like 6 months later. But that's the way life is, time is illusion. Time is fluid. Time is man-made. If there was no clocks and watches, we wouldn't even know, would we? Apart from the moon and the sun setting and rising. So you have to remember that it takes as long as it takes. And that's what he wants you to know. So he wants you to know that he has wanted to reach out, but he's panicked. Okay, he does fantasize about you because you're the one that turns him on. And where he is now in his life, he's in pain because he needs to face that situation, speak to that person. He's afraid of causing pain. And that's why he's saying you're the right person. It's just the wrong time. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation. And Angela got changed today. She wanted to put a beautiful white dress on that you knitted for her because she's going to be helping with the giveaway. So she's waving to you and sending lots of love. So Kat says, hi Liz, another dream with us, a hot one. Can I ask this new moon about our new beginning in love? So what's the message coming through for you today? What's the message from the new moon about this new beginning? Call on Archangel Orion to bring forth your dream. So your dream, that dream of being with him, that hot dream, is going to be brought forth into reality. And Archangel Orion is around you. And Archangel Orion is the angel who connects you with your dreams and helps to manifest that. So I feel this is definitely because you've been shown previews in dreams and you're experiencing things in dreams. And that's why Orion is coming through, because he's acknowledging to you that what you're feeling is real, that these things aren't just a dream, they're going to be a reality. So if you call on him, he's going to help you to bring forth what you desire. So let's see what the energy is around you with this moon. Obviously, you know that Orion's around you. We've got the timing is off. There it is again, the timing is off. So you're being reminded again, this is a journey of divine timing, and it will all happen at the right time. So what does he want to say to you? So he's saying to you, I don't feel good enough for you yet, okay? That's what he's still working on. We both need time to work on our own issues, and this is self-worth issues for him. I know that we will come back together when we're healed and stronger. I feel like an idiot for letting you go. So he does feel stupid, but he also knows he has to heal. And I never expected to meet someone like you. Okay, so you know what your own issues is. He knows what his own issues is, and that's what's been healed. So let's bring in a message from the universe. If you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. So this is again about acting as if, setting intentions, believing, having faith. That's why Archangel Orion's come through. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. So again, it's all happening behind the scenes. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. That's the message. Forces are at work. That's the angels. That's Archangel Orion. Beautiful day. No problem. Thank you so much for watching over the chat. Ashweeni, thank you for the donation for your. So a 3D message for my friend from her DM, or friend S from her DM. Okay. So what does S's DM want to say to S? So what does S's DM? What does your friend need to know? I hurt you because it's easier for me if you hate me rather than tell you the truth. So he wants to admit certain things to you, and there's fear there. So he may cause an argument or, do something that makes you hate him to push you away a little bit. Now, we can never hate our masculine. We hate the situation sometimes and the way they behave and the things they do, but we never hate them. And there's a fine line anyway between love and hate. So it's like in his mind, he's thinking, I know there's things I need to tell you. I hope you don't hate me for pushing you away. So if he's pushed you away, that's why he's done it. He said, I'm longing to hold you again. When I finally do, I never want to let you go ever again because you're my forever. So I do feel this person sees you as endgame, long-term, and marriage potential. So this person does want to be with you in a full-time commitment in the future. There's just something they need to tell you first. And this could well be opening up about the feelings or the situation they're in. So let's bring you a card from the tarot. So we got the Ten of Love. So you're definitely going to have it, okay? And again, this came out and it kind of flipped all over when it was falling out. So I feel this is in the process of turning around. So again, this could be why I'm connecting with dizziness. So if you've been having any dizziness, this is why. It says Ten of Love, that's the Ten of Cups, that's union. Here it is, your happy ever after, union, partnership, love, joy, family, marriage. Everything you've hoped for is on the way. So this is again this card here. I'm longing to hold you again, and when I finally do, I'm not going to let you go because you're my forever. So that's just confirmation of what we've just said with the Ten of Love coming out. But I feel there is something that needs to be healed first. So again, it's about giving it time and trusting the universe. So let me do you a card for the new moon. What's the message for you for the new moon? We've got buy something new. So be very kind to yourself with this new moon. Maybe buy yourself something new. It could be a new outfit. It could be a pair of shoes. It could be something else you want. But be kind to yourself. Give to yourself a gift right now because that will make you feel good. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Hi, beautiful Liz. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Any message from my DM? Anything I need to know what's coming in June for him and I? So what does he want to say to you today? So he's saying to you today, my painful past still haunts me. Now, I feel he's talking about the things he's done and also what he's in now, because he wants to put this in the past, what he's dealing with. Okay, and you haunt him. So I feel he's kind of letting you know that you're haunting his dreams, his thoughts, and he's healing his heart. Okay, so this is a painful time for him, to be able to free himself up, and you know that. Yeah, so the delays are coming to an end. So you've got the Hanged Man in reverse here, which is really powerful. So he's saying to you, the delays are over. The delays are coming to an end because he knows what he needs to do. Things will start to move forward quickly. So I feel as you move into June, things are going to start moving forward quickly. He knows what he wants and he knows what to do. And, you know, also, I've got a week off in July, okay? And I've actually started recording videos for that week, okay? And I can't believe what's coming up in July. There's going to be so many karmic endings in that week or coming into July. So July is going to be a time of karmic endings. I feel between July and September, it's really powerful, okay? And obviously you're waiting for this karmic ending, or not necessarily waiting, but that's what you are wanting. That's what you know needs to occur. So I feel as you move into June, things are going to start speeding up. You're going to start noticing the changes taking place. Okay, that's what you need to be aware of. They give me fear. But again, there's pain. Wow. And as I said that, you know, I always see those like Archangel Nathaniel on those little vehicles, you know, that we have here in the UK, you know, moving forward. I've just seen one of them go past. Okay, so again, that's like confirmation from Archangel Nathaniel. I'm just smiling because Archangel Nathaniel is saying he's blasting things out of the way. So let's see what the energy is coming in June. Meeting up, there you go. You may have an opportunity to meet up in June. Okay, and that could also be a sign of things speeding up. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz, guidance on money coming in for the week and next month. I can't seem to finish complaint against Union School. Well, maybe it's because it's not supposed to happen that way. Any update from Jake? I believe I've been shifting. So let's bring in a message for you, a general message from the universe. You're going to make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. Okay, so it's about going for what you want, doing what's right for you. And I feel this is regarding money or career or work. You know, go for what you want to go for. Don't overthink things or procrastinate. Just go for what you want. It says you've nothing to lose. The thing you've been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Now, I'm talking about money and finances. I'm not talking about your twin or Jake. You know, I'm talking about in money right now. It says better an oops than a what if. We're here to support you. So anything you feel guided to do within your career or finances, go for it. You know, you're not going to mess anything up because we learn and grow on this journey. So the guidance coming through is the Chariot. Things will move forward. Now, this is a July energy. So between now and July, you're going to see your finances moving forward. So you have to be very patient because you may not see results overnight, but it may then come in quickly. So have confidence and take the next steps with power and strength. So whatever you're doing in your life, wherever you go, whatever you choose to do, have confidence. Have confidence in you and the steps you're being guided to take. Move forward with power and strength. Call on the angels. Call on Archangel Ariel, the angel connected with money. Call on Archangel Michael for strength and power. Yeah, look at this. Our Ariel is coming through again. He's saying, call on me. Call on me to help with your financial concerns, big or small. I assist with money, resources in the physical world. So make sure you are asking and it will be given. But I feel the shift is going to come in between now and July. Okay, so regarding Jake, okay, the message coming through is, I don't feel good enough for you. So where do we go from here? So he wants to move forward, but he isn't feeling good enough for you. So he's asking himself the question, where do I go from here? What do I do? So things are shifting. But I feel he's still not feeling good enough for you. So again, you have to let him work through this because this is his own fears and insecurities. Where do we go from here? I hope that helps, okay? So you could well have a conversation. What's the next step? Le Phoenix, thank you for being here, honey. And I am going to be doing the giveaway a bit later on as well, okay? Because I'm usually on for 3 hours. So it'll be either in the middle or at the end. I haven't decided. Or I might do one, because I've got 2 giveaways to do. 2 winners to bring through, so I might do one in the middle and one at the end. We'll see. And thank you to everyone who got involved with that. I'm really excited about that as well. And just to let you know, our soul sister Laurel, Guided by Love, I shared on the community post, she's actually got a giveaway going on over on her channel right now to win a deck of fairy cards. So if you want to have a look at that one as well, you know, go over to Laurel's channel. You'll find it on the community post. So like Phoenix says, What is blocking our communication with my love? I'm waiting patiently and working a lot on me. Thank you, dear angel. Well, again, remember, it's not really about waiting, even though we feel like we're waiting. It's about trusting the love. It's about acceptance. It's about being in the moment and allowing things to flow. Because remember, a block is an opportunity. There's processing going on. There's a lesson being learned. So the energy between you is a karmic ending is happening. A karmic cycle is ending. So something karmic is being taken care of or dealt with. This is either on your side or their side or both, but I feel it's possibly more on their side. Now, I'm not saying that karmic cycle is a relationship. It could be. But this is something that needs to be released first. So it's not a block. It's a protection. You're being protected while something karmic is ending, okay? They must come to you. So again, you're learning to allow your person to come to you. So this is what you're learning right now, because you said, I'm being patient, working on me. So you know inside they must take the next step, no matter how long that takes. This is your lesson. And I know it's a hard lesson because you start panicking or perhaps thinking, are they ever going to reach out? Is it going to happen? And that's when ego gets in the way and makes us do something perhaps we then regret doing. But the angel's saying very clear, they must come to you. So it's not a block, it's an opportunity for growth. And within 6 months, you've got a timeline as well, because you might even be thinking, well, when is this going to happen? When is this karmic cycle going to end? When are they going to come to me? Within 6 months. So that's any time between now and, say, November, December time. So you've got to be patient with this, okay? Because I know you're probably thinking, oh, 6 months, but it isn't in 6 months. It's within 6 months. So it could be any time, okay? So what's your person saying? I've never met anyone like you. And they know that. They're never going to find you anywhere else, okay? I want to take care of you, but I can't right now because of money problems. So this karmic cycle could be money, could be financial. I feel weak and lack confidence. So this could also be that they need to find that strength and courage to make changes or move forward. I can't be what you need until I've dealt with my money problem and found confidence and strength. So this is why it's so important you allow things to unfold naturally and let your person come to you. Okay, because within 6 months, this is going to happen. Yeah, 5 of love. He says life probably feels painful and frustrating. So I know you're working on you, but when you feel you're waiting, it can be very frustrating. Says you're probably even doubting the entire journey, wondering what's the point and if things will ever change. The angels say they will. Pick yourself up, breathe deep, rise up, and look for the blessings and focus on the love. I hope that helps, okay? Jasmine, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Jack? Will we get time together? Okay, so what does Jack want to say to you right now? What does Jack want to say? So he's saying to you, I hurt you because it's easier for me if you hate me rather than tell you the truth. So again, what this means is if he's pushed you away and he's kind of made you hate him, not that you could ever hate him, it's because he's pushed you away because he's been afraid of opening up about something or changing something or doing something. So he's pushed you away as self-sabotage, but really to try and protect the connection as well. He said, I don't want to change my life right now. So there's fear there. He wants to change his life, but he doesn't want to do it right now. So he's afraid. There's fear there. And that's the truth. So it's like he wants to tell you that, but he doesn't know how to. So he wants to change his life, understand that. He just doesn't want to do it in this moment. Because he perhaps thinks, oh, wait until tomorrow. Well, tomorrow never comes, you know. But it's like he's putting something off because of fear. Or because he doesn't want to let anyone down or cause a chaos, a tower. He said, I'm longing to hold you again. So he may be putting things off, but he's longing to hold you again. He's desiring you. He's saying, when I finally do hold you again, I never want to let you go. You are my forever. So he does see a future with you and he wants to change to be with you. He just doesn't want to change right now. And he's got to change. He hasn't got a choice. You know, he's trying to hold himself back because he doesn't want to experience some kind of chaos. But God will prune that tree. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess. And I feel you know this deep inside. So your intuition is spot on. Whenever you're thinking about right now, that's spot on, okay? Trust what you feel because it's real. You're becoming more spiritual and more powerful every day. But you need to work more on the inner union. So right now it's about the inner union rather than the outer union. It says it's not just about being together in a physical way. it's just as important to understand and experience the spiritual connection as well as the physical connection. So focus on the 5D bond that you share, and that will actually relieve a cycle. So the cycle in your life is ending, and that's okay. So I definitely feel that this is his card. These are your cards. So it's like for him, he doesn't want to change his life right now, but this is coming to an end, whatever cycle he's in. So whenever he's in, whether it's a karmic relationship or fear or, whatever struggle it is, that is coming to an end. He hasn't got a choice. And that's what he's afraid of. So it says it's okay to feel sad even though you're excited for the next chapter. So when we go through change, it can be very hard and it can cause grief even though we want it to end, even though we want to start something new and be somewhere else. But he's got to go through this grieving process. So as every loss and experience adds value to your life and has to be grieved to move on from it in a healthy way. Give yourself time to grieve the loss in your life, whatever they may be. And this isn't to do with you because his future is with you. This is whatever he's got to leave behind to be with you. And that's what he's working on. So your intuition about that, whatever it is spot on. Work on the inner union while he releases this thing he needs to change, and he's got to grieve it first. So he's got to do it in his mind first to then be able to physically walk away or move on from it. I hope that helps, okay? But he is longing to hold you again, and when he does, it will be forever. Well, not forever, because nothing's forever, but, for the rest of this life. Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Gabriel today? Flying out. So first card is, I'm taking a step back to figure out what I want. So if you feel he's taking a step back, it's so he can think and process and reflect. But he can't let you go. I just can't seem to let you go. Now, they give me tooth pain when I'm connecting with him. So I feel this is a decision coming in. So the angels say their heart is opening. Okay, so you may feel like it's taking a step back, but it isn't. It's to move forward. So his heart is opening. So use rose quartz to attract his love in. So rose quartz would be a very good crystal for you to use, perhaps between now, the new moon and the full moon. Or even over June, with the summer solstice coming in, or the solstice energy. They give me fear there, especially if there's fears coming up that you're connecting with. So if he's taken a step back, and nothing may have changed in the physical, but you may have felt it energetically in some way, it's because he's working things out right now. So there's something shifting. So let's do your message from the universe. Hey Victor, great to have you here, honey. Sending you lots of love. Don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. So this is Gabriel, or this may even be something else you're thinking about as well, because I feel this is a few things. Progress is being made, even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. I hope that helps, okay? Hey Laura, great to have you here, honey. Angela is sending lots of love. She's got a special dress on today that Auntie Cat knitted for her. She's excited about the giveaway. I'm going to be doing the giveaway soon, okay? So I've got two giveaways to do today, a deck of cards and a reading, which is really exciting. And just a reminder, our soul sister Laurel, Guided by Love, is also doing a giveaway over on her channel as well, so you can go and check that out to win a deck of fairy cards. Alicia, thank you for the donation. Current emotions, Capricorn VF, about what happened on Saturday. So what's VF feeling about what happened on Saturday? Alignment, okay, and separation is ending. So whatever happened on Saturday is actually moving you into alignment with this person. Okay, and the separation between you is ending. So if there's been like time apart, or if you've gone into a separation, if there's been silence, or whatever's happened since then, that's going to end. And you're going to move into alignment. So I definitely feel whatever happened for a reason, okay, for growth and learning purposes. So what else is happening with this person here? Seven of Flames, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. So maybe you spoke the truth, or you'll have the opportunity to because of what happened on Saturday. So as always, do what's right, and they give me a block. So if something was said or done and it's created some kind of block or delay, it's happened for a reason, okay? And again, they give me a block in the throat chakra. So this could well be connected with communication issues. So you don't need to justify yourself to anyone, but if you feel you want to speak with conviction from the heart. So if this has been about opening up or speaking your truth in some way, or something that's been said or done, it's actually happened for a reason to move you into alignment, and the separation will end or the silence will end. So I feel there will be a movement because of what's happened. So don't worry about anything that's happened, especially if you're feeling a bit defensive or you stood up for yourself, because everything happens the right way. They're giving me that block there. So I'm going to bring in another card from the angels. It's definitely something connected with communication. Okay, and an itchy nose, which is about fear of making a mistake. Okay, there's no mistakes on this journey. 8 of Pentacles, what you put in, you'll get out. Hard work will pay off, so put the effort in, but make time to play as well. So I feel that what's going to align is this person, VF, is going to put the effort in. Okay, it may be that this person is afraid of making a mistake. They give me a very itchy nose, okay, which is about fear of making a mistake. The nose is about intuition, okay? So there's something around speaking the truth or communication to do with the nose. Think about Pinocchio, when he lies, his nose grows. So this is like intuitively knowing something as well. So what you put in, you'll get out. So I feel that he wants to put effort in, or he wants to be able to be there. And this whole situation, whenever happened on Saturday, is part of the movement towards that. And this could well be something that's happening between now and August time. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. Archangel Michael, what should I do? Current situation, B will not leave, still stealing from dad, my inheritance left by mum, which is management. Okay, so first of all, what's the guidance from Archangel Michael? He's saying to you, make friends with the angels. If you let us, we can be your very best friends. So what he's reminding you is you don't really need anyone outside of you when you've got a connection with the inside of you. Okay, so remember, your angels are your best friends, and the angels will help you when you're going through anything. Because obviously, when you go through something like this, you can feel very alone. You can feel like no one understands or no one gets it. And Archangel Michael is saying, I get it. I'm with you. I'm your best friend. If you let me, I can be your best friend. Okay, so that's important. And we've got yes as well coming through. So it says, start saying yes to you and what you want, and you'll feel happier and healthier for it. So this could be that you need to stand up for what you want now. It might be the right time right now, okay, for you to speak your truth and say yes to you. You don't need to go along with other people. So the angels say, write about your thoughts and feelings. So you may need to put this in writing. So maybe you struggle to say it out loud, or you struggle to express it through your voice, because you may, go into fear or get intimidated by these people when you are around them. So you may want to put it in writing. Okay, and this could be a legal writing, or it could be you just writing down your thoughts and feelings, either to yourself or for them, or you working through what you're going through. Because when we write things down, that's a good way of working through what we're going through. So you can affirm, pray, or say, Archangel Michael, thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me to tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I can clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healing. So writing things down will bring in blessings and healing, which is always good, but also insight and clarity for you. So it's like I feel Archangel Michael is saying, write it down for you, and then you may even want to write something to them. So you may want to write them a letter, or this could be connected with legal writing. And if you feel you want to do that, or you want to find the person to help you to do that, call on Archangel Jeremiah, because he is the angel connected with legal stuff. Anything legal you go through, that could be to do with court, it could be to do with, legal documentation. So call on Michael and call on Jeremiah to assist you. And they'll be like your legal team, okay? But I definitely feel that putting this in writing will help. And what they show me is writing a letter, okay? And write a letter perhaps to them, expressing your feelings. Because it may be easier doing that. And it may be more, you may find it easier to put your words down than actually speaking them out. Sometimes it's hard to say what we want to say in front of someone because we go to pieces. Or we can't get the words out, or they come out wrong. So if you take the time to actually sit there and write it down, it flows better. It's more coherent. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie66, thank you for the donation. Want to see his thoughts, feelings for me today. I miss his voice. What's he planning on saying when he reaches out? So what's going on with C? Okay, what's going on with C? So he's saying to you, I don't know what you see in me. Okay, so he does go into insecurity about what you see in him. You know, what do you see in me? Why do you want me? What is it about me? So he doesn't feel perhaps good enough for you. But I feel this is more about, he doesn't feel like confident within himself. It's more about confidence. You know, you perhaps see him as really good looking, you know, everything going for him. He does not see himself that way. And that's because he's been hurt in the past, so he's healing his heart. And this may also hold him back, because he may worry that, you know, you don't feel the same way he feels. So he's healing his heart. So I feel you've got to give him time. You know, you've got to let this move forward in divine time. It's like you've got to give him time to work through his feelings and emotions and be able to open up to you and express himself, because he has been hurt in the past and that's created a scar. So being vulnerable and opening up is scary. So what does he want to say? Let's bring this deck in. Okay, what's he longing to say, or what's he expressing? Yeah, he feels embarrassed about opening his heart. He feels embarrassed because he doesn't know what you see in him. He feels embarrassed about certain things. Okay, he's saying, I'm exhausted. So he's just tired as well. He could be very busy with his job. He could be busy with whatever he's doing. He could be busy working on his body or himself if he isn't feeling confident. So he could be at the gym, or he could be just, you know, working on health issues. He could be doing exercise, but he's tired. So he's tired right now. So again, give him time. And he also gets excited when he thinks about you. So I feel if he could tell you anything, he would say, you excite me, you turn me on, you excite me, body, mind, heart and soul. So he does get excited when he thinks about you. I feel he wants to open up to you and tell you all these things. He's just healing. So you've got to give him time, okay? So it's not even about really what he wants, he's going to say when he reaches out. It's more about just allowing him to move forward, you know, allowing him to do it. So we've got, yeah, think it through. And he's thinking about it right now. So he is planning on reaching out. He's thinking it through. He's saying open up to change. He wants to let you know he's open to change. He wants to change. He wants to open up. He wants to allow you in, you know, because his heart's been hurt before. So I feel you've just got to give it time, okay? I hope that helps. Liza, thank you for the donation. What does my DM want to say today? And a moon message. He's saying, they give me, like, then it was like taking a deep breath. So I feel he's about to do something, okay? And he's finding the strength. He's saying, we both need time to work on our own issues. I know that we will come back together when we're healed and stronger. And I feel he's taking a breath to be able to reach out. So time is speeding up, you must slow down. So you may be getting out of breath, because that's kind of the energy they just give me. So if you feel you're getting out of breath with something, breathe through it right now, because you'll feel things are speeding up or things are about to shift or happen. So slow down. If your heart starts speeding up and you start having palpitations, breathe and slow down, okay? Because you've both got things you're working through right now, and at the right time, the universe will bring you together. So let's bring in a message for you from the universe. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. So again, he wants to be consistent. If something deep within you tells that something is not right, trust it. So again, this is about you knowing. You probably already know it's not the right time now, even though you want it to be. You know he needs to be consistent with you. He needs to be equally balanced, because the more you let things happen going round in the same cycle, things won't change or shift. So I definitely feel you're setting your own boundaries down, and this could be one of the issues you're working on right now. It says bigger and better experiences are coming. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you hear this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Zabia, thank you for the donation. Universe message for the final outcome of Maddie and Zabia's relationship. Karmic, no contact at present. Okay, so what's the final result or the outcome, or what do you need to know? You'll soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did, for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favour. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. So the final outcome will be exactly what it needs to be. with greater blessings for all involved. Everything will move in your favour. So what you've been asked to know here is everything happens for a reason. Everything happens the way it's meant to. You just have to trust the process and how things are unfolding. I hope that helps, okay? Melissa, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Give me blocked there when I'm connecting with your twin. Any messages from V this morning, and what does the new moon have in store for me? So what's going on with the new moon? We've got be kinder to yourself. So you may just need to be very kind to you right now. You may be beating yourself up about something or taking something personally or not being as good to yourself as you could be. Have a new experience. So the way you're kinder to yourself is have some kind of new experience. Do something new. And that doesn't mean you've got to spend money to do that. You could go for a new walk, go walking somewhere else or doing something. So have a new experience and be kind to yourself. So it feels like the new moon is bringing in an opportunity for you to have a new experience. So we have new experiences with ourselves every day, you know, if we see it that way. So the guidance here is the page of growth. So you're being reminded that V is still growing up. He's still learning spiritually like you are. So this is a journey of soul growth. You have learned so much in a stronger and wiser force. The lessons evolve your soul, and your V is growing too. So remember that when things are tough, you're learning. So have faith in that, okay? So lots of lessons being learned. So what does he want you to know? He's saying, I feel toxic. So that's why he's learning his lessons. He feels toxic. He feels like he isn't in the right energy to be around you. That's why he watches you. I feel so sad and down without you in my life. You really are my sunshine and always make me smile. I miss what we had. So when he thinks about you, you're the sun, you're the warmth, you're the light. You make him smile, but he feels toxic. I wore a mask, but you could see right through me, and that scared me. So you've always been able to see through the mask he's worn, okay? And that scared him. That's made him feel vulnerable. I don't feel it's a toxic relationship. I feel it's more he feels toxic to the connection. He feels like he's got things within himself he needs to heal. Okay, to be able to be there for you the right way. And you know that too. But he's also missing you, you know, when he's not with you. So it just is about divine timing. The timing is off, that's all. Contact will resume, you know, and you know it will because you feel it. And there's also a career transition going on. So that could be in his life or in yours. There could be some changes going on with work right now that you're both dealing with. And that may need focus right now. That may also help him to move away from feeling like he's toxic. I hope that helps, okay? Minnie, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Any new moon message for this weekend from P? So what's the message coming through for the new moon? We've got write down 10 things that you love about yourself. So it's a great time to work with the law of attraction, as you know, with a new moon because it's a fertile energy. So if you write down 10 things that you love about you, that will help you to feel good and it will raise your vibration. It will remind you of your own magnificence. So it's always good to write 10 things we love about our person, which especially if we are in fear or going through anything, because that helps to raise the vibration of how we're connecting with them. But the angels want you to write down things that you love about you. And it will remind you of your power and your light and your magnificence and your value and your worth and your beauty. Because then you'll think, well, of course he's going to message me. Why wouldn't he? Look at me. Look at the person I am. So we've got, I need more time. So he just needs more time to be able to come forward or deal with his life or be with you or whatever it is. He's saying, don't mistake my silence for not loving you. So he does love you whether he's silent or not. So if there's silence now, he just needs a bit more time. So today, instead of thinking about the silence or wondering what's going on with him, focus on all the things you love about you. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz. Message from my beautiful twin and a Keanu card. So let's see what Keanu wants to say to you today. What does Keanu want to say to you today? What's the message coming through from Keanu? What's the message coming through? We've got coming through for you is negotiate. Okay? So you may want to negotiate with someone at work, or maybe you are thinking about negotiating terms with someone or something, or this could even be sitting down with someone in your life. So this could be with your twin, but this could be, I feel this is perhaps work related or something you want to do. says sometimes you need to give a little to get what you want. Says I'll give you a little bit of insight about this card. Says, what movie is this? The Devil's Advocate. Great film, as you know. It's about overcoming fears and, you know, insecurities as well, and seeing through the illusion. When was the movie released? 97. So these could be things that mean something to you. It says Al Pacino turned down this role in this movie multiple times. The script went through rewrites and Keanu accepted a lower salary so they could meet Pacino's price. The movie went on to win the Saturn Award for Best Horror Film, so it was worth it to get the right cast. I didn't know that. Okay, interesting. Well, it's a great film. I've seen it many times. So Saturn could be important for you in this as well. But I feel this could well be about something new coming in. I am feeling work issues being resolved, or this could even be about a pay rise or some kind of salary, something to do with money maybe. That's what I've got coming through. It's like you're being guided to remember your own worth and value, whatever you're doing, wherever you're negotiating. So I hope that makes sense with that coming through. So let's connect with what's going on with your twin, okay? So what's going on with your twin? We've got career transition. So this could even be something you're communicating to him, because he may be going through a career transition. You may be, and that could be why we've just had that card coming out, or he could be. So you could be helping him through the 5D realm to negotiate terms or to move forward in some way in transition in a new career or in his career. Healing is happening as well. So there's a lot of healing taking place right now. You may have been sending him healing energy. You may have been sending him your light and your love. So what's the message from the universe? Fear coming through there. Don't lose sight of the truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it's necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you grow the most. There is always a light at the end of a dark tunnel. And I feel that for your twin, you're the light at the end of the dark tunnel. So I feel this could also be you helping him through certain things in his life. Yeah, he needs more time. I need more time, he's saying to you. That's what he wants you to know in this moment. So let's pull your reflection card as well. Yeah, we got the Empress in reverse. He's working on self-love right now. Nurturing yourself is what you need. You might be overgiving and feeling tired and drained. Give back to yourself to feel replenished and strong. So I feel he's feeling tired and drained. This could be in his career or in his work life. And you may be helping him to negotiate new terms in his career or do things differently. Because, you know, I feel with your career, you've got things quite right. Okay, there may be things you want to do differently or things you want to bring in or, you know, other things going on. But I feel ultimately quite settled. And you may be helping him to do the same because obviously the Empress is the beautiful, divine feminine energy. But because it's reversed, I feel this is connected with him because he's coming through as the masculine anyway. And he needs to work more on himself. That's why he needs a bit more time. So he's not quite ready yet. I hope that helps, okay? Elizabeth Huber, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Any messages for today? I'm starting a new job. Have a great day. So that's great news. And you have a great day too, honey. So what's the new moon message for you? First card out is contact will resume. So if you were thinking about your person right now, if you're in no contact, that will resume. Or if you're thinking about contact in general, it will come back in. And affirm I am loved. So affirm that today. I am loved. I am loved. I am lovable. I am loving. You know, because if you're wanting contact to resume in love, if you're affirming that you are lovable and you are loved, it's going to move back into place. So that's what you need to know with the new moon. So the new moon could be bringing contact in. What else do you need to know? Straight out. You've got the reason some people walk away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. Because where the universe is taking you next, they have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. So this could well be things you are releasing. So I'm not necessarily feeling this as your person. If you are connecting with them, they've walked away, contact will resume. So, you know, if people move away so we can move into new phases of our life or learn new lessons. But I feel this could well be to do with people you're losing because you've got a new job. So it could be friends, it could be people from your old job, it could be people you're moving away from because your circle may be changing. So when I'm connecting with this, I feel this is to do with like friendships or your circle more than anyone else, because if your person has walked away, they're going to come back because contact will resume. Or maybe you're thinking about you've lost someone in your life in a friendship and that contact may resume. But I feel you're being reminded that everything happens for a reason. You know, we do naturally move away from certain people because we may no longer bond with them, or we may not have a reason to be around them anymore. In other words, you know, people come into your life for a reason, a season, a lifetime. So people come in to help you through things or to move you somewhere or do something. And then if that's fulfilled, then the reason for them to be there or the reason for you to be there isn't there anymore. So that's why changes can come in. So I feel this about your cycle and your circle. You know, a cycle in your circle is changing. I hope that helps, okay? And with your new job, you know, just enjoy it. Remember you were loved and just see it as a new chapter for you, because I feel it is. Let's bring you a card about your new job, actually. What do you need to know about this new job? Yeah, we've got completion of a cycle again. So this could well be about releasing the old to begin again. So it's a new beginning for you, and focus on your goals and dreams and doing it right, because your thoughts and guided action become things. So I feel it's something you're focusing on right now. It's going to bring your dreams and goals into place. So focus on doing it right, doing the job right, and take action towards it, and dreams are going to manifest. I hope that helps, okay? So Theory, thank you for the donation. Next 2 weeks for my connection with A. Okay, what's the next 2 weeks with your connection with A? Lighten up. So don't take things so seriously. Release burdens and stress. Okay, and this can also be between now and the Leo season. So this can be between now and August. It's so important you become more playful, less serious, lighten the load, give worries and concerns to heaven. So the lighter you feel emotionally and physically, the better you'll feel in your connection. Okay, so what else? That's the guidance from the angels. We've also got the Three of Love and the Knight to Love. So I feel there could well be a communication, an opportunity to meet up. Make sure it's playful and light. You're not making it serious or stressful. So the universe is guiding you back together over the next 2 weeks, or even between now and August, okay? In the next 3 months. Opportunities are flowing in for you to reconnect, communicate and meet up in person. You'll feel excited and happy at this time because you'll feel lighter. So he says they're going to come forward and ask to meet up with you face to face. They want to look you in the eyes when they tell you how they feel, so you can see that they are genuine. This time they fully intend to act from their heart space. So that's what's being manifested either within the next 2 weeks or between now and August. I hope that helps, okay? Kalina, thank you for the donation. Hello, hope you're having a great day. I'm having a great day, honey, thank you. I hope you are too. Any messages from Marco and Spirit? So, what's going on with Marco right now? I'm scared of what it would mean for us to be together. And the reason why is because with you, it's risky, it's different. You might leave, you may not want him anymore. So I feel there's a lot of fear there around what will be. So your person wants you and wants to experience a life with you, but is afraid of rejection, afraid of not being good enough for you, really excited about the possibility of what the future could bring, but also the fear of it at the same time. So I'm scared, I'm afraid of what it would mean for us to be together. And there could also be things that need to be released to make that happen too. So this could be kind of the tower that falls from moving away from anything that needs to be released. So that could be a relationship, it could be a situation, whatever it is. But your person's saying, I want to explain this to you. I'm thinking of sending a message because I want to explain this to you. I want to explain things to you. So your person wants to actually talk about what's going on with them, what's going on with you, what the future will hold, because they do want to be with you. There may be just fears around making that happen or what it means to be together. So I feel this person wants to open up about the feelings and also their situation, to have an honest and open communication with you. So they're thinking about this right now. So I'm thinking of sending a message. I'm thinking of communicating and telling you what I want to do, okay? So we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it says it's fate and destiny that orchestrated your meeting, and the universe knows the quickest, safest way to reunite you. Stop trying to control things and allow the universe to sort it out for you. Replace doubt with faith and surrender. So if you have faith right now and surrender, the universe is creating the way for this to happen. So I definitely feel your person is going to be the one to reach out to you, and I feel you must allow that to happen, because there is fear there, but he doesn't want to just hold that fear in or ignore you or act like it isn't happening. He wants to actually talk about it with you, because he does see a future with you and he wants to work through this together as a team. So you've got to allow that to happen, and that's what the universe is aligning right now. Let's do you a new moon card as well. New moon is, affirm I am loved, because that will bring you into your power and your light and your truth, that you are loved and you are capable of love and you are allowing this love in. So affirm I am loved and allow the angels to cleanse you. So maybe cleanse your crystals, cleanse your energy, cleanse your space, and shine like the moon on a clear night. So if you cleanse your energy, you're going to be able to shine brighter. So just shine. Again, there's nothing you really need to do directly. You just need to allow this to move into place. I hope that helps, okay? So I've been on for 1 hour and 10. I'm going to do the first giveaway, and then I'm going to go to SS donation. So I'm going to do the deck giveaway. Okay, so I've got 2 giveaways on the channel. One for a deck of cards, one for a reading with this deck of cards. So everyone who got involved in the giveaway and wanted to be involved in the deck, I've put all your names in here. Okay, all your names are in my bowl here. So I'm going to pull a name out. So you're going to win this deck of cards. So this is the first winner, okay? And I need to write this down somewhere, don't I? So I need to write this down on the paper. Okay, so I'll put it in here, okay? So winner 1, okay, the deck winner. And if you win this today, all you need to do is email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com and send me your full address detail. Okay, so full address, country, everything, postcode, zip code, and I'll send it to you. I'll get it in the post later this week, okay? So who's going to win? Who's winning this deck of cards then? There we go. I've got the winner here in my hands, okay? So this is also the Heart and Soul Meshes Oracle cards by Soulmates Twin Flames Inc. Okay, the reason I'm giving this away is because I ordered 2 by mistake. So the winner of this deck right now is Spiritual Store. Spiritual Store. Okay, Spiritual Store. So Spiritual Store, well done. You've won this deck of cards, honey. Okay, so if you email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com, wherever you are in the world, I'll be able to send you this deck out. Okay, so you're the winner of this deck, Spiritual Store. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Well done, should I say. So I'll put that here to one side. So a big welcome to Spiritual Store. And then I've got the reading people in here, okay? In my little, because I've only got one of those bowls. So this is the other ones. So I'm going to be pulling that one a little bit later on. Okay? So we've got Spiritual Store, who's the winner of that deck of cards. Okay? So thank you for that. And we're going to do the reading. There's going to be another winner a bit later on, okay, for the reading. So I'm going to go back to donations then. So big thank you to everybody who's here. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as well. So SS, thank you for the donation. SS says, hi Liz, what's the guidance for me and my twin flame? What is ahead for our union? What do I need to know? Flying out on the floor. Okay, so the first card coming up is, I'm longing to hold you again. When I finally do, I never want to let you go ever again. You are my forever. So I feel this is why this one jumped on the table and the other fell on the floor, because your person, no matter what the other cards are, no matter what the things are in the way, like the obstacles or the challenges, your person does want to be with you and does see a future with you. And when they do hold you again or come to you again, it's going to be forever. So I feel this person's waiting for the right time to move forward. Okay, so we've got a card gone over there as well. So I'll have to get up and get the other card, which is getting out of the chair and taking action. So I wish we could just run away together to a place without all this drama. Okay, so your person dreams of an escape. So they may have to leave something behind or escape something to be able to be free with you, to have this life with you. And they're saying, I wish we could just run away together. I wish we could just move away to a place where there's no drama. So there may be drama in their life right now, or there could be drama around the situation that your person is wanting to release. So they're dreaming about being with you. So again, this could well be a sign that they've got to make something happen here. Now they've got to make something happen, because I've got to get out of my chair to actually get this other card, because it's gone right over the other side of the room here. So here it is. Okay, there's 2 cards. Okay, all there may be 3 cards there. I don't know if there's 2 cards or 3 cards. I'm also going to put these in the bin, and then I can put the other, these, I'll just show you what I'm doing here. These, I'll put these in here. There you go. Okay, so I can put that back now. So you can see that I've got, they're all that's for the reading of the reading giveaway that I'm going to be doing in a bit. So there we go. Yeah, that's better. So you can see what I'm doing now, and I'm pulling out. Oh, so your person is going to take action. So your person isn't just going to be dreaming about this, fantasizing about this. They're going to make this happen. I want you back because I know we're meant to be together. So your person knows you're meant to be together. I just can't do it right now. So it's not the right time, okay? I wish I could be what you need. So there's definitely this energy of something needs to be released. There could be a karmic situation in the way. So your person's doing a lot of daydreaming about being with you, escaping into that daydream, thinking about you. But they feel they can't do it right now. But they are going to do it because I had to get up out of my seat to get that card. So I feel you've got to be patient with this. When they come forward, it's going to be when they can actually be with you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for being a member for 60 months, honey. That's an amazing milestone. Thank you so much for your love and support. And a big thank you to all of my members, because I've got some amazing long-standing members, and it means so much, you know. And if you are a member, you get access to all the behind-the-scenes stuff. It really is like my social media, because I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anything else. That's my social media. Where I keep you involved and up to date on everything. And you also get 3 extra videos 3 times a week as well, on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So thank you for your love and support, GR. Hi Liz, guidance about my health situation. Will I be a mum and have a family? I haven't heard from Ray yet. What's next and what does he want me to know? So I feel you're being guided to have faith. I've just picked up completely the wrong deck of cards here. And everything happens for a reason. So there could be some ascension symptoms you're going through for me to pick up the ascension deck. So what does Raphael want to say to you? First card coming through is trust what you feel. They give me a block in the throat chakra. So remember, it's not what doctors say. It's not about biological clocks ticking. It's about you knowing that you are you and healthy, and everything happens for a reason. Now, again, everything happens for a reason. I've got a card down the side there that I didn't even know was there. Okay, because I used this deck yesterday. And everything happens for a reason. So clearly there's a message on this card for you, because I've just been drawn to it now, and I've been picking cards up off the floor all morning. So Raphael is saying you must trust what you feel over what doctors say. Scream it out, because you may be angry, you may be fed up, you may be stressed out. You know, thinking about, I want it now. This could be impatience as well. So have a good scream. And if you can't scream, put a song on and sing it at the top of your lungs, okay? Because there could be some resentment here that needs releasing, because screaming it out is connected with heartburn. So if you're going through any heartburn or, you know, indigestion, acid reflux, you need to clear something out of your body. Acknowledgement. Allow yourself to feel it without fear. So whatever you're going through physically, feel it without being afraid of it. And that will also begin to heal it. But this could also be about fears around, you know, being a mum, having children, acknowledging it's going to be okay. God has a plan for me. And you have to remember that. It doesn't matter about age. It doesn't matter about what doctors say. If God wants you to have a child, if that's part of your life path, that will happen for you in divine timing. Yeah, we've got ascension symptoms. Definitely ascension, whatever you're going through physically right now, because I picked up the ascension deck. I didn't use a card from it, but I picked it up without thinking. So clearly, whatever it is you're going through, the diagnosis is ascension, and you need to take a vacation. So you need to have a break. Okay, whether it's a holiday or a little trip or some time for you, that will bring healing in. And the card coming through here for you is stay in the flow. Isn't that powerful? This could also be connected with your periods, staying in the flow. Surrender to the divine flow of your journey, releasing control and attachment to outcomes. So this could well be about, as long as you have periods, you know, you're in the flow of your journey, you're going to be able to have a child. And miracles happen regardless. You know, you hear these stories about people on menopause who don't have a period for years and years, and then they have one, and then they get pregnant. So just know that God is in charge, not a doctor or the biological clock ticking, God. And regarding your journey, you say, you haven't heard from Ray yet. You must be in the flow of things, because if you surrender this journey, that's when things move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just put this card in the right deck. So I used this deck yesterday. We've got North Star, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what actions is DM going to take about us in the next 7 days? So 7 days, what's going on? I miss the way we talk. So he's definitely thinking about contacting you over the next 7 days, because he's missing the way you talked. He's missing talking to you. So that's his feelings about it. Is that his intention? Okay, let's use this deck. So what's his action within the next 7 days? We've got believe in your good luck. Okay, so he's starting to believe there's an opportunity coming in. Now, the message for you here is to believe. Okay, if you believe that luck is on your side, the opportunity is coming, the doors are opening, that's what you're going to manifest. So this could be a very lucky time for you this coming week. So you may see ladybugs as well. I went out the other day and I got a stone in my trainer, and I had to sit down and take my trainer off, and the wall I sat on, there was a little ladybird on the wall right next to me. So I was like, wow. So again, you get shown in amazing ways that luck is on your side. So the message is, good news is on the way. Enjoy the moment as things are about to get much better. So I feel if you enjoy each moment, it's going to open doors. So there's definitely good news coming in. Now again, let go of the when. Because does it really matter if it happens in the next 7 days or on the 8th day or the 9th day? No, it doesn't matter, as long as it comes in. But what you need to know moving forward into this next 7 days is good news is coming. Okay, so enjoy the present moment, believe in your good luck, have faith, because your person is missing the way that you talked. He's missing the conversations, and that's what he wants to bring in. So get one more card about the next 7 days and his action step. We've got the Page of Struggles, the Eight of Growth in reverse, and the Knight of Love. So it will definitely end up, you got the Fool on the top of the deck as well. It will definitely end up in a communication at some point. Okay, but the Page of Struggle is reminding you that delays create the way. Delays create the way, the necessary. Delays in communication are temporary. Once the mind is clear, communication will be restored. The silence is helping. Okay, your hard work will pay off. And it says, however, you also have to do your part to be ready for reunion. Instead of blaming them for things, telling everyone you're ready and focusing on all the things that they need to do or change. Focus on you and the healing work you can do in your own life to make things better. So you're being reminded there may actually be work that you have to do on you as well to move this forward. But that communication is coming with the Knight of Love and the Fool. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Naina, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what's the new moon bringing in for me? So what's the new moon bringing in for you? A new beginning. Look at that. Wow. A new beginning with the new moon, a new cycle. Look at this. Contact will resume in capital letters, will. Contact will resume. A new beginning is coming in. Now, this might sound a bit weird as well, but you may make a will. That's coming through as well. You may think about making a will. I don't know why that's coming into my head, but it is. I've made my will. So, not that I've got much, but I've made my will. So I don't know why that's coming in my mind, but they're giving me that with that, okay? And that could be something connected with your twin. Release your blocks. Okay, so blocks are going to be released. That's why there's a new moon coming in. That's why there's a new beginning ahead. So the new moon is helping any blocks to be released. And this could well be to open the doors of communication between you. He may even contact you connected to do with a will. Okay, so that could be his way in some way. Okay, the journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant for you lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over, hold on. So very clear, quick, precise message. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's feelings why he came in my dream, next action. He came in your dream because you've been reminded that things are moving together. And he wants to apologise. Can you forgive me for the way I've treated you? So he's come into your dream because I feel there's going to be an apology coming in. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. I'm really sorry. So he may have apologised to you in a dream or he may be about to apologise. He's also looked you up online to see what you're doing. Okay, so he's around your energy. That's why he's been in your dream. So he's around you. His presence is around you because he's been watching you in some way. And he said, I'll let you go because I love you. So he didn't let you go because he hated you or he didn't want you. He did it because he loved you. He was trying to protect you. And I feel now he wants to come back in. So what else is the message coming through here? We've got the moon in reverse. Well, they give me in reverse because it switched around. Now you've got the new moon. So reflect and look at things from a higher perspective. Okay, you do not have all the answers, but you can pray for the ones you need, and then things will become clear and you'll be able to take guided action. So I feel it's like up and downs, back and forth. I also want to bring in a message from the new moon, and then I want to bring the dream cards in. So yeah, we've got buy something new. He may actually buy you something new. He could come back with a gift of some kind, or he could give you a gift in a dream. Or in a dream, you may buy something new. It's a sign of something new coming in. Okay, we've got in my dreams, I always turn you on. So when he's had dreams about you, they've been very intimate. So you may also have a very intimate dream. Okay, when I dream, in my dreams, I always turn you on. So he does think about giving to you, making sure that you're satisfied and happy. But this could also be about something new coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Charlie has given me a lot of pain on purpose. I request archangels to teach him a physically painful lesson in a day. He should know when we hurt. Well, that's really you being in, think about what you're saying there. I want to teach him a lesson. I want to teach him a physical painful lesson. That's not good energy to be in. That's not nice to send that out. Okay, it's about forgiveness. Would Jesus do that? Then would Jesus say, right, I'm going to request that God teach him a physical lesson? No, of course he wouldn't. He'd say, Father, forgive him. He doesn't know what he's doing. So you really have to take a look at your own actions here. Okay, because people always get what they put out. It's not your job to teach anyone a lesson. And the archangel certainly won't be an ego and go and teach someone a lesson, because that's not part of God's will. Okay, so understand that you're saying he should know when we hurt. Well, that's his lesson to learn. It's about understanding that it's about your forgiveness. They give me real tingling in the crown chakra, like negative energy coming through when I'm connecting with this. Even if you're maybe not thinking you're doing it in a negative way, that's a negative thing to say. That person needs to be taught a lesson. So I'm going to get the archangels to go and strike him down, okay? It doesn't work like that. Okay, God sees all, God knows all. So instead of being in the negative energy of I'm going to teach this person a lesson or he needs to know what he's done or blah, blah, instead affirm, I forgive. Okay, I let this go. I'm not going to let it affect me anymore. I am stronger than this. Okay, rise above the situation. That's the message. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know about this? Because archangels are not going to go striking anyone down. I'll tell you that now, okay? So the message is you've got sign, shield, and feel. So it's okay to feel what you're feeling, okay? Call on Archangel Michael to shield you from negative energy, from anything that's hurting you. You have a choice. Nothing can hurt you without your own permission, okay? And even if you get hurt physically, you have a choice how you react or respond to it. Like yesterday, I was pouring water into my cup, hot red hot water, and it clipped and it went straight on my arm. Like boiling hot water. It went right there on my wrist. So the first thing I did was obviously run it under cold water, but I was talking all the time to my angels to bring healing in, and it soothed straight away, and you can't even tell I did it. Okay, so again, I had a choice. Was I going to panic and stress out and shout at the kettle and throw the kettle on the floor? Or was I going to say, okay, it's happened, there's nothing I can do about it, I'm just bringing healing in and soothing it. So that's what you need to know. Okay, so Michael's saying, I'm your shield and I will protect you and keep you safe. You are safe and loved in this and every moment. Feel our presence and our love. The signs I send to you are real. They help to navigate you around your path and help you to feel safe. You are always protected. Pay attention to the signs that you see. And you'll see signs that this person will be getting their own karma. Well, you don't need to inflict that. So what does Jesus want you to know? Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. So in other words, Jesus is saying to you, focus on being in the now, let tomorrow take care of itself. You don't worry about other people, let God take care of that. That's the message, okay? And really, when you see yourself going into that kind of pain, instead think, what would Jesus do? Because Jesus wouldn't say those things. He would say, Father, forgive him, he doesn't know what he's doing. I hope that helps, okay? Megan, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Let me find your question. Megan, where are you? Megan, there you are. I have a question. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday, honey. So let's get some birthday cakes in the chat for Megan. Can I get a message from DJ Brown? I want to know when he will come home and how he is feeling. So what does he want to say? Forgive me, fear coming through there. So he's healing his heart right now. And obviously you'll be healing your heart too, but he is going through a healing. He's saying, I see you in everyone. So everywhere I go, it's like he's saying, everywhere I go, everyone I meet, I'll see you. I'll see you in everyone. So there's part of you in everyone he sees. So in other words, he can't escape from you because you're being shown to him everywhere. He's saying, I'm worried you have moved on. So he's also a little bit afraid that you've moved on. And that's natural to think those things. Other people in the past have used and abused me. That's why I'm careful now and keep my distance. So, he has been hurt in the past. He does keep his distance because he's afraid of being hurt. Because he's been used in the past. He may have been abused. And he doesn't want to be put in that situation again. Now, that doesn't mean that you would do that to him. But because you have power over him, and remember, no one has power over us without our own permission. But in his eyes, you have power over him because of his feelings. He feels like you could hurt him. So he's healing his heart first. It's like he's becoming stronger to allow himself to open up to you in this love, okay? So what else do we need to know? We've got the page of struggles in reverse. So it says communication is about to be restored and blocks are about to be lifted. So you're asking there, will he come home? When? And the angels say these blocks between you are being lifted now. You will hear from them and you will reconnect soon. Ask Archangel Gabriel to help. So Archangel Gabriel will assist with this, okay? So is there any timing for when he's going to come home? Is there any timing for when he's going to come home? We've got September, so between now and September. So September could be an important month anyway, but I feel between now and September. So this is when things are shifting because the communication is going to be restored. So Archangel Gabriel will assist you with this if you call on Gabriel, okay? So I'll see what the energy is between you on your birthday. So what's the current energy now? Okay, and what's the energy around September? Let's just see what the difference is here. Okay, so the energy around now is the timing is off. So it's not the right time. I know it's your birthday, but it's not the right time. I know it can be stressful when you think it's my birthday, I want a communication. But remember, you're learning you don't need communication on your birthday to feel valued or loved. The energy around September is, look at this, communication and paranormal activity. So I feel this is the angels are going to create the way for communication. So the timing is off. September is more likely. Between now and September, something shifted. I hope that helps, okay? And a big happy birthday to you. Amy, thank you for the donation. This for Amy W. Hi, Liz, new moon message for me and from my DM. So what's the new moon message? What do you need to know? I'm finally facing the karma of my actions. Okay, that's what your masculine wants you to know. So they're facing their karma. They're feeling like they're getting theirs, they're feeling like, not necessarily they're being punished, but they do feel like things are going wrong. And they're missing you. I miss the way we talked. I'm healing my heart. Other people in the past have used and abused me. That's why I'm careful and keeping my distance. And I see you and everyone. So very similar messages we've just had coming through from Megan. And obviously you are both together in the chat there. So it just shows, how the universe brings through the messages you need to hear, even if it's through someone else's message. So your person's seeing you everywhere. And that's also, letting them face the karma there because they can't forget you. They're missing the way you talk. They are healing the heart because of things that have happened in the past. So there is a healing taking place. So what else do you need to know? What's the message for the new moon? We've got the Hermit. So silence is helping and healing the situation right now. They are working things out. Use this time to focus on you and trust that when you're both ready, communication will effortlessly resume. So connect with the best, detach from the rest. So focus on the good things right now. Let go of everything else. I hope that helps, okay? We just see what Megan said there. Thank you. I doubled my question. Don't worry about the other donation. So you doubled your question. Another question then. Of course I'm going to connect with it, honey. What is it though? Where's the other question, Megan? Bear with me a second, guys, okay? Second question. Can you let me know in the chat what your second question is, please, honey? Because that's the only one I can see. That's the only question I can see. I don't know if anyone else can see another question from Megan. I can only see that one question. So it says, can I get a message from DJ Brown? I want to know when he'll come in, when I was feeling. I feel I've already answered that. That's the thing. It doesn't matter how much the donation is. It's the message is what it is. I can't prolong a message. It has to be what it needs to be. So if there's another question, please do let me know, okay? And I'll answer that as well. So I'm going to go down to Victoria. Victoria says, it's after Laura. Oh, okay. Let me just have a look. Is Laura donated then? I'm so confused. So I'll work down the chat, okay? I'm aware that obviously Megan, there'll be another donation or something for Megan. So I'm going to answer Victoria and then work down the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to get completely confused. Nana says, love decks using, Liz. Please let me know. Which ones, honey? Which ones? Which decks? This is the Unspoken Love Messages from the Heart by Soulmates Inc. This is the Messages from the Universe. I got this from Amazon. All the rest are my decks. Okay, I think those are the decks you're talking about there. I'm not sure what the other decks are, I think. The Time one is from Amazon as well. Okay, I'm going to go down to Victoria. Okay, Victoria says, let's find Victoria's message. Again, it's not in the chat. So you have to bear with me. That's why we say if you can, please put your question in with the super chat. Otherwise, I can't find the questions. Again, now I'm struggling to find Victoria's question. So this delays everything, you see, for me. So, Victoria, can anyone see Victoria Hernandez's question? Oh, my donation is for Shelley. Okay, so Victoria's donated for Shelley. My donation is for Shelley. Thank you for donating for Shelley. So what's Shelley's question? Where's Shelley? I'm so confused. I'm getting in a confused state here. Shelley, there you are. Okay, I found Shelley. So Shelley says, I've seen Mark's full name in my dream on a fancy feast cat food label. I have a Yorkie, not a cat. Is there a message there? Is he talking to anyone about me? So I feel what you're being shown there is that he is finding his independence. Okay, he's finding his independence and strength to move forward because Mark is, you're saying that's my DM's confused. Yeah, it very well could be. But I feel what he wants you to know is, because cats are about independence and strength as well, I feel he's letting you know in this dream that he is finding independence. So if he's in a relationship, for example, he's becoming free of that, or if he doesn't, if he feels like he needs more confidence or courage to stand on his own 2 feet about something, he's finding that. So I feel he's letting you know he's finding strength and independence and courage to move forward. And I love that you've got a Yorkie. I love Yorkies. So I definitely feel that he is finding independence. I don't feel he's necessarily talking to anyone about you. He's finding his independence within himself. So what's the message from the universe for you? Okay, we've got, it's never too late to start over. So it's also a sign a new beginning is coming in here. Okay, you have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all you have. Relax and trust. So you may well be picking up on his confusion right now. You may be a bit stressed out, but you've got nothing to worry about. So the angels want you to relax and trust. So let's see what he wants to say to you. What does he want to say to you? You are worthy of so much more than I can give you right now. So he knows he has to man up, step up to be able to be worthy of your love. And that's what he's showing you in this dream, okay? I've loved you since the moment I first saw you. You were so beautiful. You're all I've ever wanted. So he knows your value. He knows your worth. He knows you are the end game. He knows you're everything he wants. He just has to be able to match their energy. And that's what he's working on. That's why you saw that cat. I hope that helps, okay? So don't be surprised if you actually see physical cats around you as well. Elaine, thank you for the donation. Any messages for me, please, Liz? So what's the message for Elaine? Flying out. So the first one is, you got the Four of Wands coming through here. You are building a solid foundation for your future through your faith. Okay, keep the faith as the last details are manifesting. So something is manifesting. Give your desires time to manifest. Nurture them. Nurture your dreams by having faith in them and expect a miracle. It's going to happen at the right time. So I definitely feel that your message is to have faith. And something is being manifested, a solid foundation for you between July and April. Okay? You've also got the Nine of Cups, which is your dream. This is a beautiful time in your life. Your dreams are coming true and you will be feeling good. So you may well be working on raising your vibration. It says, give thanks to God for your life and the blessings will continue. And you'll also be able to deal with any conflict. So I feel this is connected with your twin. So in your life, you're working on building a foundation through faith. He's going through a rapid change to deal with the conflict. So in a conflict with yourself or out of conflict with others. Now, this is the card that came through in the daily angel reading today. So I feel he's going through some conflict to be able to create an ending, which again is that karmic ending to have a new beginning. Because endings create beautiful new beginnings. So he's transforming to be at peace with himself. So what I'm feeling is you're creating the way right now for that new beginning with faith, and he is dealing with a change. I hope that helps, okay? We got Saranga, thank you for the donation. And 2 donations there. Saranga's donated twice. So Saranga says, I keep seeing number 1 million. Where is all this taking me? So you're being shown that you are 1 in a million, that you are special, that you are unique, that you can't miss out on anything that's meant for you. I feel you're being guided to know with that 1 million that you are worth everything that you desire. It could be a sign of financial abundance coming in as well. You know, seeing 1 million, it's like a big amount of money. So it's showing you that you are manifesting money or resources or things you want. But I feel ultimately, they give me fear. You're being asked to let go of fear because you are unique and special. There's no one like you. You know, you are 1 in a million. That's the message I've got coming through. And I'm just seeing if you've got another question, because obviously you've got 2 donations there. I can't see another question there. So let me pull you a card from Archangel Michael. Seeing if there's another. This is why I say, please, guys, please try and put your questions in the super chat, because it just makes it much easier, okay? So we've got best friends. So the angels say, make friends with the angels. If you let us, we can be your best friends. So the more you make friends with the angels, the more you call on them, you know, the better things will get in your life in general, instead of trying to do everything by yourself or, you know, looking for the, like, not necessarily negative. I'm not saying you're going around looking for negatives, but you may be going around looking for logical explanations to things or dark explanations to things when the angels are wanting you to focus more in the light. I hope that helps, okay? But you are 1 in a million. That's what you're being guided to know. Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I started decorating. So that's about creating something new, starting again. I deserve to spend money on myself, a little joy. I love that. I love that you're doing that for you. Maybe it's company coming. Yeah, you're preparing for something. Any message from Jerry and the angels? So what's the message with this new moon? Time is speeding up, so you must slow down. And I also feel decorating, it's a way of you calming your energy down, relaxing yourself. You know, whether you're painting or whatever you're doing, it's bringing in a calm energy for you. And also go for a walk. So make sure you also spend time going for a walk, especially with this new moon. And if you're connecting with the elements right now, you know, it's like the other day, you know, I walked into town and it was very windy. And the thing is, I had to go because there was something I needed to do. And if I hadn't needed to do that, I probably wouldn't have gone out. And I was so glad I did, because it was windy. And it was such a clear, special wind. It was like clearing everything. I felt like I had a clearing in me. So when you go for a walk in the new moon energy, I don't mean at night, you know, you can go at night if you want to, but when you're just feeling the energy of this moon energy, it's going to make you feel better. And you may want to go for a walk as well when you're decorated. You may feel, oh, I'm going to just have a little break and go for a walk, and that will boost my energy a little bit. So that's what the angels want you to focus on. So what's the message from Jerry? What's the message from Jerry? You are worthy of so much more than what I can give you right now. So he knows he wants to be able to step into alignment and equal energy to give you the energy you deserve, to give you the life you deserve. So he's changing. And you can sense that change because you're preparing in your own way. You know, you're getting ready for something. You're getting ready for something this year. So I feel like this year he'll be able to give you everything that you want, just not at this present moment. Okay, and there's paranormal activity there as well. So also there's a huge message about the universe creating the way, divine intervention, angelic help, things just falling into place in a very clear way. You know, things happening, you're like, wow, you know, that's magic. It's like magic coming in, the signs, the synchronicities. So things happening this year that blow your mind because you're worthy of this. And I feel this also you setting your boundaries down and knowing your own worth, and that's also creating the way. Let's pull a universe card for you. What else do you need to know? Message is, if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, or if you don't get something at this time, or if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plan, know that something bigger and better is coming. And I feel you know that because you're decorating. It's something filled with magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you're asking for now. So in other words, if you were to get everything now, it wouldn't work. It has to be created and aligned for it to work. So you are preparing for what's coming. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank today? Do you think I'll be able to continue as a freelancer at my work when my contract stops on the 1st of June? I'm a bit nervous. So let's connect with Frank first of all. So what's the message from Frank today? Frank is saying, I really miss you regardless of how things might seem. Okay, so he does miss you, even though you might not see it that way right now, or he's not showing up at the way physically you want him to at this point. But he's saying, I really do miss you, no matter how things might seem. I don't know what you see in me. So he's got insecurities he's going through right now about the way he looks and the way he is. What do you see in me? Why? So he's working through stuff, okay? So what's the energy with him around this moon? Take a reality check. That's what he's doing, okay? And attune to the divine. So attune to the divine right now. Connect with the angels. Remember, everything is working out. Just affirm it. Everything is working out beautifully for me. Especially connected with what you're going through with work as well. Everything is working out beautifully for me, all as well. Because I feel what he's doing is taking an honest look at his life, and he is wondering what you see in him. So he's starting to realise, you know, that you could have options. It's like he's thinking, I don't know what you see in me when you could have anyone else. So I do feel there's a little bit of fear holding him back right now, because when he comes to you this time, it's going to be different. It's going to be different than any other time because he can actually be your boyfriend now. And he knows that. So he's thinking, am I worthy of that? So I feel you've got to give him this time to work through his own fears. Now, regarding work, okay, you're saying, will you be able to continue as a freelancer at your work when your contract stops in June? Forgiveness. First of all, forgive yourself for anything you feel you're doing wrong, or forgive yourself for feeling a bit nervous. It's okay. So this is an opportunity for you to forgive. So obviously I'm going to check the answer, but the point is there's a reason why it's happening. There's a reason why it will be making you feel a bit nervous or worried. It's an opportunity for you to forgive yourself for anything you feel you may have done wrong or anything that's going on. Look, there's something better at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so if there is a change coming, for example, if you don't renew the contract, or it's because something better is coming. So the cards coming through, we've got the World and we've got the Ace of Swords. So there may be a completion here. Now, obviously, it's your contract stops on the 1st of June, so that's definitely a completion anyway. And then there'll be a decision made to move towards something else. So the decision will be made to either continue the contract or do something else. That's what's coming in. I know that that's very clear from what you've put there, but that's what's in the tarot. It's showing there's a completion for a decision. Now, the decision could also come in around September. So something new could be coming in around September, or a new contract around September. So if there is any kind of delay between June and September, understand it's happening for a reason. And you need to forgive yourself and not go into panic or worry because of something new or something coming around September. So June, July, August, September, so 4 months. So there could be 4 months of, you know, something being a bit stagnant, and then something happening in the same December as well. So this could be something happening between September and December. So I really don't feel you need to panic about this at all, because there's something better. Will your contract get renewed? Okay, will your contract get renewed? There's a delay. Same card for angel bumps. Because of a decision. There's a delay because of a decision. Something's coming in September that you're going to be guided to take. That's going to be better. Okay, you got the Knight of Cups in reverse here. So again, it may not be what you want to hear at the time, but it's going to bring blessings in. So there's something better coming in. Okay, that's the message. But I really don't feel you need to worry about it at all, because you're going to be taken care of. I hope that helps, okay? Ngok, thank you for the donation. This NGOC. Seeing my twin's birthday in his initial all-day meaning. Well, you're being reminded of it. You're being shown it is real. Don't give up. Something is shifting. So the card coming through is I don't want to change my life right now. So I feel that there could be some changes that need to be made that there is fear about. Okay, so let's just get a clarifier on that one. And it went back in, so I definitely do feel that he wants to say something to you, but he's afraid. Yeah, step into your power. And this card tried to come out and go back in. So I feel that he wants to step into his power. He's just afraid of changing his life right now. So he wants to do this, he's just afraid, okay? So the message coming through is release control. So you've got to let him do this. You've got to let him come to you and attend. Well, he needs to attend to the details. So you deal with things in your life. Let him deal with things in his life, because I feel he's checking out to making a decision or moving forward to you, because he's afraid of changing his life right now. He's afraid of that tower falling, but it will need to. It will have to. So you can't control this. You need to release that control while he's attending to those details. So I feel this is for you a message about surrender, giving it to God right now and having faith. So the angels say, you've seen his birthday and initials as validation that things are finally beginning to work out. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news and plot twists. Blessings are on the way. And remember, the reason people walk away is because there's a reason. So the main message is the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They've been removed from your life because the universe is talking to you or taking you somewhere new. They've already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. So he knows to come back to you, he's got to change. It's got to be greater than what it was. And that's his intention. So let him deal with it and you deal with you. I hope that helps, okay? I've lost my chat on my tablet, which is super annoying. But obviously I've got it on here. So I just need to, where have I put my phone? My phone's on charge. Let me just grab my phone. Actually, let me just see where I am. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then what I'm going to do, I've got Byron after. I'm going to do the giveaway. I'm going to do the reading giveaway when I come back. And then I'm going to do Byron's donation and carry on, okay? So Angela, our little Angela is going to look after the chat for me. I'm just going to go to the bathroom and I'll be back. And then I'm going to do the giveaway, okay? The second giveaway. I've already done the first one, so it won't be a second. Okay, I'm back. Let me just have a drink. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. Okay, let me just got my cardies. Well, it's a bit cold today in here. I usually have the heating on full blast, but sometimes when I do that, I can't breathe, you know, when I'm talking. So I've lost my chat on here, so let me just bring the chat up on my phone, and then I can see what's going on in real time. There we go. Just make sure you can hear me. I've got sound, haven't I? Yeah, just checking the sound and everything's working. There we go. Okay, because I haven't got access to it on here, but I can see everybody now. So let me just pop this here because I'm going to do the giveaway, okay? So me and Angelica are going to do the giveaway for the reading. So I've already done the deck giveaway. The winner of the deck is Spiritual Store, won the deck. Now I'm going to do a reading giveaway. I'm out of breath running upstairs. So I've got everyone in here who got involved in the giveaway to win a reading with me. Now, if you win this reading, all you need to do is email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com and just tell me a little paragraph about your situation. Okay, you don't need to tell me, ask me any questions or anything. I'm going to do a little channeled message from your person to you with this deck, okay? The deck that I'm giving away, but my copy of it. So if you win this, you just need to email me and say, Liz, I've won the reading. This is what's going on. And then I'll do you a 5 to 10 minute reading and I'll send you an unlisted link through YouTube that you can watch, okay? So everyone's name is in here. So who was winning the reading? Who was winning the reading? Angela, do you want to pick the winner? Let me close my eyes. Who was winning the reading? Who was winning the reading? Okay, here we go. So I've got the winner here, okay? So the winner of the reading is, are you ready? Drum roll, do-do-do. The winner is Nikia Farmer. Nikia Farmer. I hope I've said that right. Nikia Farmer. That's the winner of the reading, okay? So Nikia, if you, or Nikki, I think it's Nikia, if you email me, we can sort that out, okay? So that's the winner of the reading, Nikia Farmer. So well done, you've won the reading, okay? So that's 2 winners. So, you know, if you want to win as well, if you want to win something else, if you go over to our soul sister Laurel's channel, Guided by Love, she is actually doing a giveaway over on her channel as well. So well done. And I can see what's going on in real time here as well. So big thank you to my moderators for being here as well. I've lost chat on my tablet, guys, so I can't see what's going on, but I've obviously got it here. And I'll stop rambling now and get on with it. So we're going to do a message for Byron. Okay, so thank you for the donation, Byron. I still can't see Megan's. I'm still waiting for Megan's second question. Well, I'll keep looking for that later. So Byron says, hi Liz, is there any message from Alice today? How is she doing today? What's she up to and how are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing good. I have the angels with me. I'm always doing well. So this is what she wants to say. We both need time to work on our own issues. So again, she's reminding you that she's doing things in her life. You're doing things in your life. You're doing your healing. She's doing her healing. So it's not the right time, okay? She said, I know that we will come back together when we're healed and stronger. Let me just move this out of the way, okay? So she's saying we will come back together, but we both need to be healed first. We both need to be stronger. And you need to be emotionally strong, okay? Because you do worry about things and stress a lot. So she's saying, I do feel like an idiot for letting you go. So she just feels stupid about that. But she also knows she's got things she needs to heal, things she needs to deal with by herself. She never expected to meet someone like you. So she never expected to fall so hard or feel the things she felt. And when she met you, she found herself. She said, I found myself when I found you. So she found herself. She felt connected to you in a way she'd never felt before. I had to lose you to finally start loving me. So it's all part of the growth, remember. So losing you, and what she means is, not being around you physically, to give me a block, there being silence and delays in communication. That's how she's able to love herself, to give to herself and vice versa. I can't face you right now because I'm not strong enough to face my fears. So she isn't ready. She's still facing certain things in her life, her fears. And this is also about what you're healing as well, remember. So what else is going on? What fears is she facing, or what does she need? You need to know. We've got victimized. So she may have felt victimized in the past, and this is something she's learning to heal through self-love. And we've got insecure, so insecurity. Okay, she may feel she's being victimized because of her own insecurities. So she's healing those things within herself, and she's healing those so she's able to come to you the right way. And then, look at this, she'll be compelled to act. So she'll feel compelled to act. She'll feel compelled, called to contact you at the right time. So you have to have faith in that right now. So what's an angel guidance message for you, Byron? What do you need to know today? So we've got 5 of Cups. Only you can turn your life around. So make that decision today. Life is too short and precious to waste it feeling sorry for yourself. So instead of feeling how bad everything is, and victimized can also be doing this. So she may have been feeling that way, feeling sorry for herself, blaming things, and she's turning her life around. She's made that decision. So understand that things will shift forward at the right time. This is all happening in May. The 5 connected with May, that she's been coming to these realizations, and so have you. And that will eventually turn things around. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and the angels, and what's the new moon bringing in? So what's the new moon bringing in for you? Or what's the new moon message or guidance? We've got to think about what you want. So you're saying, what's the new moon bringing? Think about what you want. Manifest it, set your intentions. And call on Archangel Orion to bring forth your dreams. So it's like Archangel Orion is saying to you, think about what you want and then have faith it's being manifested. Think about what you want, your dreams and desires, and then call on me to help you bring them into reality. So what the new moon is bringing in for you is an opportunity for you to set your intentions, fertile ground to create things in your life, a fresh slate to begin again. So what's the message between you and David? What's the energy? You're mirroring each other right now, and I feel you both want a conversation. So they are planning their next steps. So you're mirroring each other, you're feeling each other's energy. You may be seeing mirrored numbers as well, because you want to talk. You both want to talk. He wants to talk to you. You want to talk to him. So he's planning these next steps on how to do that. Okay, so I do feel he's going to reach out. Okay, but he still doesn't feel good enough. He's still working through that. He's saying, where do we go from here? So I feel he's going to have a conversation with you that says, where do we go from here? Because I don't feel good enough for you. I don't feel like I can give you right now the life you deserve or need. So where do we go from here? So I do feel you're going to have a conversation about the future. I hope that helps, okay? Misty Blue, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Misty, where's your question? Again, this is where I say please put it in the super chat if you can. Okay, Misty Blue, where's your question? Misty, are you here, honey? If you're here, please can you put me a question in the chat for me? Oh, I can't even see it, can I? Get looking here. It says I haven't even got it, have I? I've got it here though. If you can put your question in for me, Misty, because I can't find your question. There's a lot going on in this chat today. Yeah, Misty, I can't find your question. Or can one of my moderators please tell me? And from now on, please, 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 people try and put your question in the super chat, because it just makes it so much easier for me. Okay, so we've got Misty says, yes, what is Raina thinking? Okay, so what is Raina thinking? What is Raina thinking? Okay, what is Raina thinking right now? What is Raina thinking? He's saying to you, I'm now feeling, so it's not only about what he's thinking, it's about what he's feeling. I'm feeling the consequences of my actions. He said, I'm taking a step back to figure out what I want. So he's working out what he wants right now. So he may have made an action step or taken an action step lately. This could be a move. You know what this is. Whatever he's done lately in his life, he feels he's regretting that in some way, or it was perhaps something that was done hasty, or he's taken a step back from that to figure it out. So this is why he's also maybe taken a step back from you. So he's working things out right now because he's feeling the consequences of things he's done and these actions. Now, this could be connected with you, things he's said or done, but I don't feel that. I feel this is more about an action step he's taken in his life, and he's thinking, have I made the right decision? Is this the right thing to do? So he's working out what he wants. So he's processing right now. So what's the energy between you, or what's the energy that's coming in around you? Flirty. So he wants to flirt with you. So there may be some flirting coming in between you. Okay, so this can be flirty conversation, flirty words, flirting with each other. Think about what you want. What he wants is you. You know, he wants to flirt with you. So he's thinking about what he wants. He's thinking about what to do. And there could well be a flirty conversation coming in. This card's moving as well. Yeah, about to reach out. So he's about to reach out with a flirt. And he may tell you that he's thinking about what he wants, or he's made a bad decision, or he's acted from impulse, or he's done something he wants to make up for. So I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm connecting with, okay? I hope that helps. Let me put this here. We've got Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Who's coming towards me in love in the next few months? Okay, who's coming towards you in love in the next few months? Let's see who's coming towards you in love in the next few months. We've got, I love that you get me. Someone who gets you, someone who you get, someone who understands you. I love how much fun we have. So whoever's coming towards you in the next few months is going to be someone who you understand and get, you see through, or you know. So this could well be someone from the past coming in, someone that you're able to have fun with. So there may be someone coming in. So if you're out trying to manifest a new person, for example, this could be someone you can have fun with, someone that you feel you get, someone who gets you. But I feel this could also be someone coming back in who you understand and see through the illusion of. They give me a block. So I feel there's two people. They give me a block around this. Two people coming in or coming towards you. One perhaps from the past, maybe someone new. Okay, so let's get a guidance about the first person. I love that you get me. Yeah, this person needs to take control of their life to move forward. So I definitely feel this is someone from the past who needs to take control and become the magician to reach out. So that's someone from the past, okay? I feel this other person could be someone new coming in. So I love how much fun we have. What do we need to know about this person? Gone back in, okay? So there could be some delay around this. Okay, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to ask again. So we've got someone confident. This could be someone coming in June. Someone who's very confident and someone who makes you laugh or you can have fun with. But I don't necessarily feel it's going to be anything serious because I feel there's someone coming back as a serious one. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Laura Marto, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. This donation is for the lovely soul blessings. So thank you so much for donating for blessings there. Again, they're giving me blocks coming through. Let me just have a drink. Just need to find blessings question. Blessings. I can see you talking to Victor. Blessings. Where's your question? See, again, this is the thing. I struggle when I can't find the questions. There's nothing I can do about it, you know. You may see it, but I struggle with seeing it. So, okay, let me just go to my phone. Can someone tell me, please, I've just moved it up there. What's Blessings' question? Blessings is there then. Blessings, can you put your question in the chat for me, please? If you can put the question in right now for me, I can answer it, okay? Because I don't know what your question is. There may be some blocks in communication. So I'm going to see this holds everything up, you see. So I'm just waiting for the question to come in, and then I'm going to go down to the next question after, who is Megan. I think that's what you meant, Megan, with your second donation, okay? So Don is saying, blessings, please put your question in the chat. Blessings, what will do. So I'm just waiting for it to come in then. Thank you, Laura, for donating, honey. So bear with me, guys. Okay, we'll just wait for this. Thank you, Karina. Yeah, please, please, please put your questions inside with the super chat. It just makes it so much easier. It's different for Laura because she's donated for someone else. But, you know, it does help me out a lot, you know. Otherwise, it creates this delay and then it just holds everything up. So I'm just waiting for Blessings to put a question. And otherwise, I'm going to go down to Megan's question. So it's not coming in, you see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip forward, otherwise I'm going to get behind. So I'm going to take Megan's question now. So Megan says, today is my birthday. So obviously we already answered one question for Megan already. I wanted to ask about DJing me, and I'm working on my room. So let's bring in some other messages, some other angel guidance for you, because obviously we connected with DJ. So let's see what you need to know from the angels. You've got the world coming in, so the completion of a cycle. So you said, I'm working on my room. So this could be a new beginning coming in, completing that cycle, or feeling there's a new beginning coming in for you. This could even be you seeing this cycle now with your birthday, like a new start. You know, whenever I have my birthday, I always see it like the opportunity to start again, like a new beginning. And you've got the Page of Swords. So delays in communication, not forever. You're being protected at this time. So that communication will come in with DJ. While it's not there, there is a delay for a reason. It's a protection. So use telepathy to communicate instead. I hope that helps, okay? I think I've just seen Blessing's question come in there. I had a horrible fight with my husband tonight because of his alcohol addiction. Is he going to work on stopping his addiction? So I'm so sorry you're going through that, honey. Are we going to become better in our relationship? So obviously, you know, an addiction is a habit that needs to be broken, and he's got to choose that. He's got to choose to free himself up from their addiction. You know, he's got to choose to want that. So you can call on the angels to help him, especially Archangel Michael and Archangel Nathaniel, Archangel Raphael. So you've got to believe, okay? Believe that he has the power to quit this. So perhaps instead of arguing with him and creating a row, and trust me, I know what it's like to be around alcohol. You know, my mum and dad both drunk, and my mum was an alcoholic before she had cancer. So I know the chaos it causes firsthand, you know. So you have to believe in him. You have the power and talent to achieve your dreams, but you must believe in yourself. So he has the power and the ability and the talent in a way to quit this addiction, to achieve his dream of being free from it, but he must believe in himself. So he's got to find the strength within himself to quit the addiction. And, you know, obviously you've got to do what's right for you. So if you feel that you can't be around him while he's going through this, then there's nothing wrong with that. It's quite understandable. So is he going to quit this addiction? What's he going to do about it? He does feel trapped in it. Yeah, it's the devil. It's like the devil. He's going to quit it, though, because you got the Eight of Swords in reverse. So I do feel he's going to get over it. He is going to quit it. But remember, it's hard. It's blocking his throat. It's an addiction. He finds it hard to talk about as well. So he's got to take that first step to ask for help, I suppose. But the devil is controlling this. But I do feel he is going to release himself from it. If it was the other way around, I would say it's going to be a struggle here. But I do feel he definitely does want to release it, and he's going to do that. Now, this could happen over the next 8 weeks or between now and August if he gets the help he needs. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And a big thank you to Laura for donating there. Christine, thank you for the donation. Description of husband in this lifetime. Well, let's get an idea of the person he is and what it's going to be like. So this person, this husband you're going to have, is going to be so grateful for you and the love you share. That matters more than what he physically looks like or what job he does or anything else. He's going to be so grateful for you. He's going to treat you with love and respect because he's grateful for the love that you share. So your husband is going to be grateful for you. They give me a block there. Now I am actually creating, I'm halfway through it again. It's one of the decks I've had halfway done for months and months and months. A deck about the way they look and things like that, you know. So I am creating that. So what's your husband going to look like or be like in this lifetime? He may have been through some struggles in the past, and he may be, like a deep thinker. It's like what I'm getting is he's going to be different with you than he is with anyone else. And that's how you're going to know. So in the past, for example, in his relationships, he may have been shut down. He may have been focusing on negatives. He may have just been within himself, very isolated. And with you, he's going to be different. So I feel he's going to be, you're going to know. They give me fear because he's going to be different with you than with anyone else. Not that you would perhaps know. They give me fear that, but he's going to talk about this. He's going to open up to you. He's going to open up about his past and things he's been through. And he may also be a very spiritual person as well because of the lessons he's learned. But ultimately what you need to know is this person is going to be very grateful for you and he's going to treat you the right way. That's the message. That's all you need to know right now. I hope that helps, okay? There's no physical things coming through there for me to connect with. Okay, so it's like the angels don't want you to know that. They want you to know the right person will come in. So you've got to keep your mind open. Keep an open mind. Because I know if I said to you, right, he's going to have a beard and he's going to be this particular build, you wouldn't be looking for other people. You know, you wouldn't be open to anyone else coming in. So the angels don't want you to focus on physical appearance. They want you to be open to the way the person feels in the heart, you know. Victor, thank you for the donation. Victor says, again, Victor's question isn't in with the donations. Victor's a naughty boy as well. Victor, you're the leader. You know, you should be setting the example. And I say this every time. So I'm just looking for Victor's message. Can't find it. See how this holds things up? Because again, it's different you looking at it than me looking at it. Here we are. So Victor says, the message for my second donation disappeared. Collective messages, please. So I think that's the one. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera because I've got you on here, haven't I? So is that right, Victor? Is collective messages, okay? So collective messages for Victor, okay? Let me just go back to where I am here. There we are. Okay, so collective messages. So I'm going to do a message from the universe. So pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Or pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. And I'm going to do a collective message. Okay, collective message number 2. What? Clear a card, please, universe. Thank you. And a card for number 3. Clear card for number 3. So I've got 3 cards, message from the universe. We've got card 1, we've got card 2, and card 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, pick your card. 1, 2, or 3. You may get guided to more than one card, but these are collective messages for everyone watching. A big thank you to everyone who's watching. I have done the giveaway if that's why you've tuned in. Okay, the moderators will let you know in the chat who's won there. I did the giveaway for the deck of cards and the reading with me. So we've got card 1, 2, or 3. If you're watching right now, this is a collective message for you. Pick your number, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. This is something you need to know from the universe, God, the higher power, whoever you connect with. So card 1 is this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. So you may well be working right now on changing your perspective, looking at things differently or doing something differently. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you've had until now. Now, this could also be about your person. So your person may well be looking at things in a new way or coming up with a new plan or a new solution or idea. So no matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. So observe everything from a higher place. There's always a reason. There's always a blessing. There's always something that you're learning in this life, in this experience you're having. And you may need to look at it differently to understand it. And I feel this is kind of zooming out so you can see the bigger picture. There's a bigger picture, a bigger plan going on, and it's all aligning. So I feel you've got to be very patient right now with yourself in this journey for it to move forward the way you want it to. Number 2, if you pick card 2, if you were worried you don't have the strength to move on, or maybe if you're worried that your person doesn't have the strength to move on from their circumstances or their karmic relationship or anything that's holding them back, it says think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect their energy and enjoy your life. So I feel this is about believing in them, that they have the power and the capability to leave things behind. They need to choose themselves to choose you. But anything that you're worried about, okay, anything you're holding on to or grasping onto, just let go, surrender, give it to heaven, and have faith that you'll be okay, because you can't miss out on what's meant for you. Redirect your energy to enjoying your life, focusing on living life, loving life, than worrying and stressing. If you are worrying or stressing right now about anything, give it to heaven, okay? And number 3, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. So get ready for the unexpected. Unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists are on the way. Blessings are coming. So keep the faith, especially if this is connected with a decision that needs to be made, whether it's yours or theirs, because there's a breakthrough ahead. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you, Victor, for those messages. We've got Shavia, thank you for the donation. Why am I feeling so emotional? A sleepy message from DM. So why are you feeling emotional? New moon is probably bringing emotions up anyway, but your masculine is feeling toxic. That's why you're feeling emotional, because he's working through fears. He's working through his own issues that feel toxic to him. He's saying, believe me, this is not over yet. So it's not over between you. So maybe you're actually feeling emotional because you're wondering if it's over, but it's not. It's just he's not feeling in the right energy. He's feeling toxic. You motivate me to become a better person. So he's going to leave this toxicity to become a better person. You help him with that. He said, I wonder if you still think about me the way I think about you. So you may well be mirroring this, because you might be thinking, I wonder if you're thinking about me. Is it over? And it's not over. He's saying, believe me, it's not over. He just feels toxic. He's feeling like he needs to be a better person to be able to be around you or be with you, okay? So the guidance is they will be showing you love and possibly showing up for you at this time. Things are about to get very real, very fast. So things are about to turn around. So whereas he's been sitting around feeling toxic, miserable, he's now turning that around to be able to show up for you. And I feel this is coming in the next 4 weeks, okay? So within the next 4 weeks, things are turning around. Let's bring an energy in as well. What do we need to know about the next 4 weeks here? We've got releasing fear to focus on service. So while he's releasing his fears, all this toxicity, you focus on service. Focus on giving to yourself, the community, doing your light work, whatever it is you do, maybe your career, helping others, and things will shift forward quicker than you think. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. Kashif's feelings for me right now. So what are Kashif's feelings for you right now? What's the message? We've got, I know this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. No one will ever compare to you. So he knows that you are his true love. He knows there's nobody like you. And he knows that he needs to do something about it. So he's very aware that what he has with you is different. And this is why you keep getting signs about being 1 in a million. Okay, because it's like he's saying you are 1 in a million. You know, there's nobody like you. Let's say 1 in a million. I don't mean like there is other people out there. What I mean is you're the one that stands out from everyone else. There's no one like you. Let the doors open naturally. So instead of trying to make things happen or force things happen or worrying about things happening, you've got to let it happen naturally. Because he is well aware that this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. He doesn't want to miss his chance with you, and he certainly doesn't want to lose you. Because he knows no one will ever come close to how he feels about you and how you make him feel. I hope that helps. He won't lose that, okay, no matter how things seem. Divine, thank you for the donation. Only this is for Divine Empathic Clairvoyance and Tarot. Good morning, Liz. Anything I need to know that I may not see? And, you know, you've got an amazing channel, honey, as well. So check out Divine Empathic Clairvoyance and Tarot's channel, guys, as well. So anything you need to know that you may not see. So the universe is saying the journey hasn't been the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. So you may not see it coming together yet. You probably do feel it, or you've had signs about it, but you may not yet have seen rewards. So the angels say your patience, strength and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over, hold on. So let's bring in a tarot energy as well. So what else is going on? What is happening that you may not see? Okay, eventual positive outcome. So again, you know, it's like a yes from heaven. Everything you want is coming. You may just not see it at this moment. So it is going to work out for you. And your person is also missing you. So you may not see that, but that is the truth. You know, they're missing you. They're thinking about you in the silence or in the separation period. They're wanting to take your cup. They're just not ready for it yet. They are connecting with you in the 5D that they want to communicate. So I do feel communication is coming. This could be something shifting within the next 3 weeks or 3 months here. But it is happening. Everything is falling into place. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. I just ran into a cat on the street who seemed pregnant, immediately came into and purred and leaned against my legs. Is there something coming in? So that could be a sign, you know, a pregnancy is about rebirth. It's about fertile energy. Okay, it could be a sign for you about pregnancy in the future, but I feel it's more that something is happening. You know, there's a fertile time and it's about you and your independence and you creating things in your life. So what's this cat's message for you? Page of Swords, delays in communication, not forever, or delays in your situation, not forever. You're being protected at this time. Use telepathy to communicate instead. So telepathy with your person, but also communicating with your angels and guides about what you want. And take action towards your dreams and goals. This is a great time to move forward. So that's what I feel the pregnancy is about. Okay, because it's a great time to move forward, to create. And that's what you're being guided to do, to set your intentions, to have faith and trust in yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Misty Phillips, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I finally met my DM Trey and it was very calming and magical to be in his presence, even though it was for a short time. I want to know, will we reconnect soon and how does he feel about me? So isn't it magical when you come together? It's like the whole world falls away. So what's the message coming through from him? He said, I hurt you because it's easier for me to, if you hate me rather than tell you the truth. So if he's pushing you away or, if he's been distant in the past, what he wants you to know is it's easier for him to push you away, to have you hate him, than to open up and tell you the truth, because that makes him vulnerable. What he really wants you to know is he's never met anyone like you. And that makes him also feel vulnerable. So I feel his vulnerability gets in the way. Okay, and that causes issues. So are you going to reconnect soon? We've got the Magician in reverse. So he needs to believe in himself a bit more. And I feel that's what he's working on. So this telling you the truth, it's not about something he's hiding from you that's bad. It's about being open and honest with you and admitting his truth, his feelings. Because when he said, I hurt you because it's easier for me if you hate me, he doesn't want you to hate him. And you don't hate him anyway. It just means, if he pushes you away, right, rather than you saying talk to me and open up, he can't handle that sometimes. So he tries to push you away. They give me a block and he knows that causes a block. And this may well be what's happened in the past, not necessarily now. So it's like he wants to make up for the past. So he needs to believe in himself more. And you make him feel good in that way. You believe in him. When he's with you, he feels like he's capable of great things. He feels like he can do anything. So he says you have everything you need already inside of you to manifest your dreams. Believe it and you'll receive it. With God, all things are possible. So God is creating the way for you to have more interactions with him and obviously to come together in divine union. However, I feel that he needs to believe in himself more. And maybe you need to believe in yourself more, believe in this connection more, and trust more when you're not together. And that's something that's also coming in as a lesson or a test. And we've got judgment. There's always two sides to every story. Relax, breathe, and do not take anything personally. Look for the lessons in the situation. So, for example, if he does try pushing you away or acting a bit, self-centered or selfish, try and see it from his point of view. Understand that he feels vulnerable and he doesn't believe in himself. He doesn't feel worthy of you. So he's got to work through those things. So don't judge him. Try and observe it in a higher way and don't take it personally. So I do feel that this is moving forward, but I do feel it's also activated some wounds for both of you. And that's natural on this journey anyway. So, yeah, we've got the trapped energy there. So there may still be some blocks and delays in you coming together until August time. So I'm not saying you're not going to see him until August. I'm saying there may still be something in the way. Okay, and this is really these fears and insecurities. It could be other physical things, but I feel it's more about the wounds that need healing. Because remember, that's what the twin flame journey is about. It's about healing and growth. It's not just about being in a physical connection. So what's the guidance from the universe for you? Give me a block there. The message coming through is this new chapter in your life. So again, there's a new chapter here. It's going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all in a higher way. So you're definitely being guided to view things in a higher way. Releasing fear, and you're both learning required lessons. So the required lessons you're both learning is to release fear. So don't worry if he pulls back or he goes quiet or, he says something that hurts you. He's doing it because he thinks, it's easier if you hate me than me opening up and saying I'm vulnerable or I don't feel good enough. So just try and see it in a higher way. Let things unfold naturally and breathe through it because you will come together again. But I do feel there could be some lessons, and these are required lessons between now and August. I hope that helps, okay? AK Blaze, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz is great. Thank you so much, honey. I'm just seeing where your question is for AK Blaze. AK Blaze has said hello to you. May just be an energy donation. AK Blaze, is there a question, guys, from AK Blaze? Or AK Blaze, if you're in the house, have you got a question for me? It may just be an energy donation. I'm going to pull you a card anyway. I can't see a question from AK Blaze. Give me a block there. I'm just going to pull AK card. So what's the message for AK? What's the message for AK? First card out is 7 of Pentacles. Give your desires time to manifest. So whatever you're manifesting just needs a little bit more time. Nurture your dreams by having faith in them and expect a miracle. It's going to happen at the right time. And look at this, you got 9 of Cups. So I feel whatever you're manifesting is going to come in between July and September. Okay, or even over the next 7 to 9 months at the latest, okay? But I'm getting July to September, something big going on. This is a beautiful time in your life, okay? So your dreams are coming true. You're feeling good. Give thanks to God for your life and the blessings will continue. So I feel July to September, many blessings flowing in for you. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. What will this new moon bring Mark and I? Will my job situation change soon? Still looking even out of my comfort zone. Any message from Mark I'm missing? So what's the message for you with the new moon? Choose to be happy right now. And obviously that's what you do. So whatever's going on, you are choosing to remain positive and happy no matter what's going on. And 1221, you want the same thing. So you're mirroring each other. You want the same things. You're on the same page. So you may well see 1221. That's about stability happening. You both want stability. You both want it to happen. Okay, so it's not that he doesn't want it to happen. He does. It's just finding the strength, remember. So guidance coming through. First card is the Ace of Love. So you're entering a new phase in your love life. This is coming in June. So there's going to be a shift in June. Okay, I don't know where that other card went. Ah, there it is. Okay, there it is. So it says, by developing a great relationship with yourself and with Source, you're able to have a better relationship with the people that you choose to have in your life, and new starters coming in love. So a new opportunity. So again, June is like a new beginning here. Now you've got the 8 of Flames in reverse and the 5 of Love. So the 8 of Flames, as you know, is movement, but there's a delay around the movement. So I've got May, where we are now, to August is still a little bit of a delay, but again, it will move forward. So, and there could be some travel coming up for you as well, because it says, do not be afraid to travel or try new things. Step out of your comfort zone. Do not let fear hold you back from moving forward. So this could be to do with work. You know, this could be some travel to work. So, you know, travel, I'm not necessarily saying get on a plane to go to work, but this could be somewhere further out, which is what you're saying. You're saying, I'm looking even out of my comfort zone. And he says, step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to travel or try new things. So this could well be work related. Something coming in that's going to be out of your comfort zone that you're going to be guided to. And he says life is probably, this is where I feel is going on with Mark. I feel life is frustrating to him. You know, he's wondering what's the point of things. He's got to take back his power. So I feel he's struggling right now with where he is. He's fed up in his life. He's got things going for him, of course, but there is things he's not happy with and he wants to change. So he's got to stop focusing on all the things he doesn't want and start focusing on the things he does. And that's going to unlock the blocks of communication. So I do feel in work, there's something coming that's going to take you by surprise. It's going to be out of your comfort zone. So the angels say, practice gratitude and breathe through the tension, because that will help you to feel at peace with where you are right now. So Mark is saying to you, from the first moment I looked into your eyes, I knew that we belong together like yin and yang. So he knows the power of the love. He said, even if we never meet again, and you will, but even if we never meet again, I want you to know I'll never love anyone the way I love you. I can't give you what you need right now. I just can't do this right now. And this is why I'm saying even if we never meet again, because that's the fear. You know, what if I can't do this? What if I'm not ready? What if? So that's the fact that he's not taking action right now. And that's why there's a delay between July and August, okay? So again, this could shift forward after August time with that delay with the 8 of Wands in reverse there. But he's saying, I can't give you what you need. I can't do it right now. Okay, so he can't do it right now for whatever reason there is. But he knows that you're the one he belongs with. You're his yin to it, you know, yin to each other's yang in a way, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. And he's saying, there's never been anyone like you. So it's not like he's saying, oh, I'm never going to meet you again, or I'm never going to see you again. It's like he's in fears. And he knows he will, he's just finding the strength. And I feel that, you working on gratitude and breathing through the tension will help him to come out of this energy. I hope that helps, okay? Jane, thank you for the donation. There's a new moon message and a current energy. So what's the new moon message for you? We've got you are manifesting more money. Okay, so if you're trying to manifest more money or perhaps something to do with work, this is happening. It says be grateful every morning and every night. So when you wake up, be grateful. When you fall asleep, be grateful, and all of the moments in between. So in other words, use gratitude all day, every day to help manifest what you're dreaming about. And this is more money. Okay, so what's the current energy? What's the current energy? Okay, social invitations. There may be invitations coming in, social invitations for you to make more money or to perhaps liaison with people for new contacts or clients in this year. And there could also be some social invitations coming in this year that you're being guided to attend or go to say yes to, because that could bring in opportunities to manifest more money. So it could be work opportunities or opportunities in love to either connect or reconnect with your person. So I definitely feel that things are happening for you this year that you need to be paying attention to or going for. I hope that helps. Bina, thank you for the donation. What were his thoughts when he saw me today? So what were his thoughts when he saw you today? I'm running and hiding because I can't handle the truth right now. I'd rather just pretend and go with what feels easy and comfortable. I'm not ready to change just yet. So he may just be acting normal, okay, at work. So I feel, because this is the truth. He said, I feel so sad and down without you in my life. You really are my sunshine. And you make me smile. I miss what we had. So what he's saying is, he's putting a mask on. So you saw him today, if that was at work, obviously he's wearing a mask because he's at work. But he's saying, I'm acting like I don't care, but I do. His truth is, he feels sad and down without you. You're the sunshine in his life. You make him smile. He misses you. That's the truth. However, he feels like he's trying to act like everything's okay because he's not ready to change just yet. So he's not yet ready to actually put these moves into place. Okay, he's thinking about it all, but he's not ready to actually take action towards it. Okay, and that may frustrate you, but that's his truth. He's saying, I do feel sad, but I'm trying to deal with it my own way. I'd rather just hide. I can't handle this right now. I'm pretending. So he's wearing a mask. So this is why you've got to be very patient with him. But when he saw you today, he felt sad and down because you're not together. But he also knows he's got to be strong enough and he's got to fight for this love. So he's trying to find the strength to change. I hope that helps, okay? Pinky P, thank you for the donation. Pinky P says, new moon message for me, nothing about my DM. Why feeling DM with me and hug, kiss me, Jesus message for me. Okay, so let's do a Jesus message for you first of all. What's Jesus want to say? So Jesus is saying, let your light shine. Okay, so you've been given a natural light by God, the Creator, that shines out far and wide. And that draws in naturally to you everything you desire. So when you shine your light, it's very attractive to your person, to the things you're creating. Remember, went like a moth to a flame, okay? So Jesus is saying, let your light shine. And let your light shine before men. In other words, let your shine out for all to see. Okay, and then they'll see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven. So in other words, when you shine your light, you're operating in your light. And God loves that. God is happy when you're shining that light out, when you're not dimming your light to fit in with others or people please or, doing things that dim your light, that stress you out. So when you are following your truth and being authentic and being you, that all you really need to do to manifest the good things into your life. So that's what Jesus wants you to know. So a new moon message for you, okay, is you are becoming more psychic. Okay, so your light is getting brighter and you're becoming more psychic. So use amethyst crystal to tune into source. Okay, so you may want to wear some, you may want to have some around you. You may want to do like a cleansing on your third eye or your crown chakra with the crystal as well, because it helps with opening those chakras up there. But you're becoming more psychic as well. So something to do with your DM, you said, I feel he's with me and he hugs me and kisses me. So obviously, even though there's nothing happening with him physically, you're sensing him around you, and that's opening the doors. And he is thinking about you. That's why you're sensing him, feeling him hugging you, kissing you. He said, I wonder if you think about me the way I think about you. So it's very likely he's mirroring that. He's also thinking about kissing you, hugging you, and wanting you. So you're mirroring each other's energy, and the way you're feeling now is because you're becoming more psychic. So more clairsentient, more clairaudient as well, and you're feeling these energies. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. A message for the new moon, please, Liz and Angela. So Angela is sending you so much love, and to Finn as well. So what's the message for the new moon for you? So the first moment, you've got 4 cards coming out here. The first one is buy yourself a gift. So you may want to buy yourself something with this new moon. It's a way you connect with your inner child. Okay, buy yourself a gift. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. You know, just something you want. Perhaps you think, I've been wanting that for a while. Like, you know, I'm thinking, we want an ice cream scoop, don't we, Angela? We want to buy an ice cream scoop. So it could be something for the house you need. Something small, or it could be something you've wanted for a while. You know, buy yourself a gift. Be kind to yourself. And let yourself feel everything you're going through. Don't hold your feelings back or emotions. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. Let yourself feel what you're feeling. And call on Archangel Michael to give you strength and courage. And also to give her courage to be able to open up and do what she needs to do. So call on Archangel Michael to give you strength and them courage, okay? And write down 10 things you love about yourself. So this is how you boost your energy, how you boost your mood, and remember your power. Because you might be thinking about things you love about other people, but what are the things you love about you? And that will remind you of your love and your magnificence and your strength and your light and everything that you are. So let's bring you a message in from the universe. What's the message for the universe for you? Opportunities will soon knock at your door. These could be work opportunities or other opportunities. Debt will be wiped clean. So if you're wanting to clear debt, if you're thinking about finances right now, this is a great message for you. It says debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. So maybe you're manifesting more money or more opportunities to create money. Your finances are about to change. Wow. So great changes in finances are coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Patty, thank you for the donation. Any messages on work? Any messages on work for me, please, Liz? So let's see what the universe wants to say first of all. What does the universe want to say? Things are going to be turned in your favour. Okay, so I feel things are going to turn around at work or with work. So people that were against you, all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. So regarding work, it's like there's a new beginning coming in here, where maybe people who've been against you perhaps didn't want you around, or were, you know, getting in the way in some way or causing an issue. That's going to be resolved magically. And ideas are going to come to you, creative ideas. You could get a promotion or a contract. This could be a new job coming in, or it could be a new contract in the job you're in, a promotion of some kind, more money coming in. These things are going to come into your hands, which means it's going to come in effortlessly for you. I was going to pull a Light of Justice card, but they're guiding me to this step. So what else do you need to know about work? 5 of Wands, inner conflict with yourself or outer conflict with others, it's going to be resolved, okay? So I feel moving out to May, things are going to get better. Rise above drama and focus on peace. Try not to involve yourself in gossip or negative thinking, because you have a choice. And I spoke about that in the Daily Angel reading today. So choose to rise above drama and things are going to move forward in your job or work. I hope that helps, okay? Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation. What will the new moon bring for me and my love? Okay, so we've got, are you wearing your smile? If not, why not? So make sure you're smiling today. The new moon is bringing opportunities in for you to have a smile on your face. So this person can also put a smile on your face. So what's the new moon bringing in for you and your person? We've got take a reality check. So again, I'm sure I've already done a question for you earlier, and this card came out, or it might have done. But this is about your person looking at their life and being very real about it, knowing what they need to change, and you knowing what you need to change in your life. And what you may need to change is that you may need to smile more instead of being worried. But I do feel you are smiling a lot. I do feel you are focusing on gratitude and you are in high vibration. But I feel you may be thinking this about your twin because he may not be smiling a lot. And this may be you saying to him in your mind for your energy, are you wearing your smile in your situation? If not, why not? And that's what he's taking a look at. So I feel this is more connected with his energy that he's realising in his realities and he's not really smiling a lot. And that's negative. It's not good for him. So he's looking at his life to make changes. And between now and the full moon, this is what he's doing. And I definitely feel he doesn't want to have another Christmas there. He doesn't want to start a new year there. He wants to have Christmas and New Year with you. And that's something he's thinking about. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what's the new moon bringing me an A? Okay, so what's the new moon bringing in for you an A? So the new moon, we've got step up and lead. So giving you the opportunity or him the opportunity to take a step forward and lead the way. To be open to change, to be able to step into the masculine energy. And that's what he's thinking through. So I feel he's thinking things through because he needs to open up to change so that he can step up and take the lead. And you know that's what you need him to do. So you need to take the step back and be a leader in that way so he can step forward. So I feel that the new moon is opening you both up to these changes. You're both thinking through what to do so that you can move forward. And you may be thinking about stepping up and leading in a different area of your life. So that could be for your career or something that you're doing. So what else does he want to say, or what does he want you to know? Yeah, no one else can hold a candle to you. You're all I've ever wanted. I just can't do it right now. That's why he's thinking it through. So he can't do it right now as like today in this moment. Doesn't mean he's not going to take action tomorrow or the day after that. So he knows that you're the one. No one else can hold a candle to you. You're the one because you're his flame. So have faith in the love. I hope that helps. So just a reminder, guys, if you are donating from this point on, I will be going off at some point, okay? So donate at your own discretion, okay? Because I can't guarantee I'm going to answer every donation. It does state that very clearly in the description box, but I'll do my best, okay? But if it gets to a certain point, you know, I have to go off. It's like I can't stay on for like 10 hours, you know? So Mrs. Phillips, thank you for the donation. Miss Phillips, should I say? Hi, Liz, I finally met my DM trait. I've already answered this question. Let me just make sure I haven't gone back in the chat there. Okay, it was calming and magical. I've already answered your question, honey, so I do appreciate your second donation, but I have already answered that question. I can't do it again because I've already done it. Pretty sure I've already answered it. There's 2 donations there. So what I will do is pull you a card from a different deck to just bring in a message for you because I've already answered your question. So what else do you need to know? So the angel guidance for you is, you're doing well, keep going. So keep doing what you're doing, okay? Because it's working for you. Do you realise how beautiful and amazing you are? And your person sees you that way, okay? So you must recognise your own beauty and light. And it's all about flow, not about chasing, pushing or forcing or trying. So let things flow. Let him come back to you. Let him make the move. Let him take action. And that will work for you. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, when can I start my tarot page? Whenever you feel guided. Today. There's no limit on it. You can start it today if you choose to. Ask yourself the question, what am I waiting for? What do I need to do to get in alignment for this? I'm ready. Am I ready? A black and white cat crossed me from right to left on the road. What does that mean? I feel you're being asked to remember that black and white is about things aren't always as they seem. Okay, and there's grey areas to things, but I'm seeing black and white as in, you know, the kind of light and dark. It's like you've got to understand that you have, when you're operating in your higher self, okay, it's like you're operating in the light. That's when you're doing, you know, if you're doing a tarot page or a channel or whatever you're doing, you're operating from your higher self. So you won't really connect with your ego at all. It's when you're obviously out of ego, you know, when you're out of your higher self, as in you're just into doing your day-to-day stuff, you'll go into your own fears. And that's what's holding you back. So I feel if you just put everything into this right now and say, I'm going to do this right now, you'll move out of your ego. Okay? And this is also about you sharing things that will help a wide range of people. Okay, black or white people, you know, there's diversity. You're going to get to all people, you know, because that's what the internet is for. You know, we're so grateful for that because we can get out there to everyone. You know, it's like here, you know, when I started my channel, for example, the angels showed me a vision of 4 ships from 4 parts of the world coming together. You know, and I would never, ever in a million years think now I've got close friends in America or India, or, you know, it's amazing. You know, so understand that, you know, what you are being guided to do, there's a reason for it and a purpose behind it. So go for it. Okay, don't let the ego hold you back, okay? So, and obviously a cat is about independence. So the message from the universe is, if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going to your plan, there's something bigger and better coming. Something filled with magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you're asking for now. So what I'm feeling with this is, you've got to be in the flow of things as well. You can't expect to just start a tarot page or start a YouTube channel for it to take off overnight. It takes effort. It takes grind. It takes work. So there's no shortcuts. You've got to just put the effort in, and then the right people will come. That's what I need to share with you. Okay, you know, I've been doing my channel daily since 2018. I haven't missed a day. Now, obviously, I've had days off for pre-record videos, but what I mean is there's not been one day, touch wood, thank you, angels, God, amazing, in 7 years that I haven't not posted on my channel. I mean, that's achievement. But I put the work in for that, right? That's me being dedicated to what I'm doing. Okay, not giving up. Okay, so you've got to keep going. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for the donation. Just a reminder to let you know, I've been on for nearly 3 hours now, so just be aware of that if you're donating, okay? Because I can't guarantee I'm going to answer all the donations if they're continuing to come in, because I don't know how far back behind I am. I don't think I'm that far behind, because obviously I've lost my chat, so I don't know how far behind I am. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Angel can have some messages about him and guidance about how to handle everything right now. We're in contact, but it's kind of tense. So try and be more in the flow of things, okay? So what's the guidance coming through for you, Em? What's the message from the universe? Comparing yourself to others keeps you stuck in a cycle of guilt and shame and continues to separate you from your blessings. It keeps you small. Understand that everyone has their own journey, which also unfolds in divine time, and your time will come. So this really means your journey is on your timeline. So it's not going to be like anyone else's journey, and it won't move forward the way anyone else's journey will either. So just know that there's no, you know, kind of guidebook to your own journey. You've just got to live it your way. So allow things to unfold naturally. You know, don't think something's going wrong or, you know, something's not working out because there's still a delay or things are being held up, because everything is happening for a reason. You've got to not yet. Okay, so you're not meant to be in union yet, or it's not the right time just yet for the way you want it to be. It doesn't mean it isn't happening though. There needs to be some lifestyle changes first. So this could be, you know, deciding how you're going to live your lives together, or if things need to be released first, like karmic situations or karmic energies or whatever it is, there needs to be some changes first to bring you together the way you want to be together. And that's why it's a not yet, okay? And this is what I feel is being dealt with or worked on. You receive a message. So you are going to remain in contact. And even though it's tense, remember, let go. You don't need it to be anything other than what it absolutely is right now. You don't need to receive more contact. You don't need to receive more validation. Just be in the flow of things. Remember, it needs to be like a game of tennis, back and forth, back and forth. You know, so just allow things to happen and unfold naturally, and yeah, stop reaching out. So that may be what you need to do. You know, maybe you need to let him take control more and, you know, allow him to be the one to come forward more if you're the one reaching out or initiating things. So we've got know you are loved, and that's the truth. You know, you are loved. He does love you, even if he isn't saying it the way you want. Or so if you stop reaching out, if you let him come to you, you're going to know you're loved, because you're going to be trusting more in the love. And that may be your lesson right now to learn. So what does he want to say to you? I want to take care of you, but I can't right now because of money problems. So there may be lifestyle change affected by money. I feel weak and I lack confidence. I can't be what you need. Okay, I want you to know I'll never love anyone the way I love you. So he does love you. Okay, he's just struggling right now with something to do with money or a lifestyle change he needs to make that may affect his finances, and that's what he's worrying about. Okay, so you've got to let him take control of that and allow things to unfold naturally. And remember, it's not your job to rescue him or save him either. You've got to let him find his own way. It's part of the plan. I hope that helps, okay? Julia, thank you for the milestone, honey, for being a member for 57 months. It means so much. Can I ask for a message from P and guidance for me? What's ahead for us? Thank you in advance, sending good vibes. And sending good vibes back to you. So what's the guidance for what's ahead? So you've got the 8 of growth in reverse. So your hard work will pay off. So it is going to work out. The angels say you also have to do your part to be ready for union. So remember, and I'm not saying you're doing this, it's just guidance, okay? Instead of blaming them for things, telling everyone that you are ready and focusing on all of the things that they need to do or change, start focusing on you and the healing work you can do in your own life to make things better. And what we do tend to do sometimes, think they need to do this, they need to do that, when really we need to look at what we need to change too. So it's about you both doing the work. And he's saying, I am coming back to you when I'm ready to give you the love you deserve. So he will come back to you at the right time to give you the love you deserve. And he's saying, if he's hurt you in the past, it was because it was easier for him to have you hate him than tell you the truth. So again, this is about self-sabotage. You know, and again, this card, it can bring up stress and anxiety. It's not that he wanted to hurt you. And it's not like he's lying to you about anything. He just thinks, well, if you hate me, I'll be able to deal with that easier. Okay, because he hates himself. And that's what he's working on. So I definitely feel things are shifting forward. You just need to have faith right now, okay? So what else do you need to know? For the new moon, it says connect with the best, detach from the rest. So let go of anything that isn't bringing you up or, you know, anything that's trying to knock you down. Focus on the good things in your life. Focus on the blessings right now. Because you've got, yes, you've been dream sharing. So I feel what's coming ahead, what's in the week ahead, or what's ahead is a lot of dream sharing. And you may also receive an answer, so a yes coming to you as well. So you may have a question in your mind right now, and the answer to that question is yes. And the angel's saying, yes, you have also been dream sharing. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz, can I get any messages from my DM, Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want to say to you? Mohammed is saying, I truly apologise for my behaviour toward you. So he's apologising. And I feel his behaviour is he kept himself closed off. He's closed down, he's shut down. So he's saying, I've kept myself closed off. It's all I know. Please give me time to open up to you. Because I do want a new beginning with you. I shouldn't have walked away without a proper goodbye. Is it possible for you to forgive and forget? So if he walked away without a proper goodbye, number one, there's never a goodbye anyway. It's always, I'll see you soon or au revoir. That's what it really means. So you may have felt like he didn't close this properly, or, you know, you may be asking questions, but it's because it's not over between you. And he's apologising for that, and also for closing down, walking away the way he behaved. And he wants a new beginning. He's wondering if that's possible. So a new beginning coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the 2 donations. The first one's for Yara, and the second one's for Donna. Wow, so you've donated twice for Yara and Donna. Thank you so much for that. So Yara says, any messages for me, please? So what's going on with your person, Yara? Well, what do you need to know? What's coming through? Okay, we've got, I shouldn't have walked away without a proper goodbye. So again, this has come through. So if anyone's walked away from you without a goodbye, anyone, and this could be someone, a friend or anyone else as well, there may be a hello coming in. So there could be a reunion coming in with someone other than your person, okay? It says, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You'll never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You'll only ever regret not doing it or saying it. So I feel that this could be, obviously this could, 2 things I've got coming through. The first one is, this could well be about your person returning and you're both actually telling each other how you feel without worry about what each other thinks. But I feel this could also be someone who walked away without a goodbye, or, you know, there was perhaps some unfinished business. This could be a friendship with someone. So it could be like a girlfriend, you know, someone that you've perhaps had a row with, or it could be a family situation. And I feel there's going to be some kind of reconciliation with someone where you actually say how you feel. Now, this could even happen on the 5D. So this could be with someone you've lost. This could be a lost loved one where you felt there was never a proper goodbye. And you may have a dream about this, or you may have some kind of 5D interaction that brings in a healing. Because I feel maybe there's some regret there around things that weren't said. I've got someone from the other side coming through here. So this could, you know, we don't regret anything on the other side, by the way. We recognise everything happens for growth and learning. But there may be someone you're thinking about that you wish you'd said more to in life. That's what's coming through. So I want to bring in, because of that, I want to bring in a message from the other side. So you may well be connecting with someone from the other side that you wish you could have said goodbye to, or said that you loved. I never expected to go like that. So this could have been someone who went suddenly. Okay, they never expected to die like that or go that way. So it was a sudden ending. You never perhaps said goodbye, and you've been interacting in a dream some way, or, you know, this is your sign that this person has heard your I love you, or, you know, there's been some interaction there. So I don't know if that resonates, but that's what's coming through. I hope that helps, okay? And Donna says, I think you'd be asking about Mark. Message for Donna. Donna's question. Hi Liz, any messages from Mark today, and any messages I need to know for the week? Okay, so what's the message coming through from Mark? Straight out. I'm really lost without you, and I feel a lot of guilt and regret. I hope one day you can forgive me for what I've done to you. So again, he's feeling very guilty about the things he's done in the past, and he's been crying over you. So I feel that this moon is making him feel very emotional, and you may well be connecting with that, okay? So the moon is saying let the doors open naturally, and I feel this is also because of the way you are. You know, you've pulled your energy back, you allow things to happen naturally, and he does worry about losing you. So what you do is connect with the best and detach from the rest. So you connect with what's good for you, and what isn't good for you, you let it go. Whereas maybe 2 years ago, that was a lot different. So you're in your higher power, you know, you're operating in your feminine strength, and he feels that, and that makes him worry that he's going to lose you. Not that he is, but I do feel he does worry about those things. And the angels say we constantly evolve, learn and grow on this journey of life, and this is a deep time of learning and growth for you both. Remember that lessons or mistakes are lessons in disguise that grow your soul and make you stronger. So have patience with yourself and others at this time. So have patience with him, have patience with others. And this could also be people in your life too, friends, family. You've got more patience now than you ever did before. So what else do you need to know for the week ahead, or what's coming for you for the week ahead? We've got reveal what needs to be seen. So something is going to be revealed to you that needs to be seen. Now, this could be a circumstance. It could be a sign that you see. You know, you see something that makes sense to you. And I definitely feel this is also about him wanting to come forward. So there could even be an opportunity for him to reveal something to you this week. Let's see what the energy is coming in. Yeah, fear being released as well. There's no need to worry. There's no need to worry. Where did the other card go? No, right, the other card's disappeared. So that card could be revealed at a later time. That card's disappeared. Oh, I've just knocked all those little bits of paper on the floor as well out of that tombola bowl. Well, that card's disappeared. No idea where it is. And isn't that interesting when it says reveal what needs to be seen? So that card's going to turn up clearly when it needs to be seen. But there's no need to worry. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So thank you, Victor, for those donations. Let me just try and see how far, because I see people are still donating. I have said just be aware that I am going off soon. I don't know how far back in the chat I am. Oh, I don't think I'm that far back, actually, anyway, am I? Am I not that far back, Victor? Because I can't tell. Because I've got Mon 19's donation now. How many donations have I got after Mon, please, if you can tell me? Just so I'm going to lift my chat up. It's like, it's off me. If I click on it, see, it'll go off. I've got to be very careful when I'm messing with this chat here. So I've got Mon 90. So if you let me know how many donations I've got after Mon, and then I know kind of where I am. If I think I'm only about 10 minutes behind. Someone can let me know in the chat. No one's talking to me in the chat. I hope I haven't lost it. Oh, there we go. 2, I think. Oh, that's not bad then. 2. Thank you, Mon. That's good then. 2. I hope it's 2 and not 21. I think it's 2. 2. Thank you for that. And that's amazing. So I aren't that far behind at all. Thank you. So Mon says, something shifted massively in me. I know my love is true, but all the rest was illusion. Ready to let go and accept he's not in the mindset, but something feels off, okay? Well, let's see what he wants to say to you first of all. Okay, because your mum ain't just being the full throes of surrender. He was afraid of commitment. So whatever's going on with him, he's afraid of commitment. Now that could be because he's in one, or he's got to release one, or he's been in a bad one, or he's seen issues around commitment as a child, and that's what his problem is, okay? But there's so much hope in this situation. You've got the star there. So much hope for the future. Your future is being guided by the divine. So have faith and love. So this could actually be a test of faith for you right now, because you may be worried that he's never going to commit to you, or he's not going to give you what you want. Yet the angels say there's so much hope in this situation. So the message I've got coming through is don't give up, okay? So yeah, you've got to relax about things. Relax. And you may be feeling more relaxed about things, but the angel's saying relax about this. Even if it feels off, it's because the timing is off, that's all. And you've got trust the process. There you go. You've got to relax and trust the process. Very clear, quick message. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, does P love me and want me as much as I want and love him? I feel you've got to trust the love more. Okay, how did he feel about seeing my musical post yesterday? I thank you for being there for me. And thank you for being here. I just, I really do wish you'd see yourself the way I see you. That you are an amazing person. So he's healing his heart and you're mirroring that. So you're also healing your heart because you've been hurt in the past. So he wants you to know if he's not opening up the way you want him to or showing up the way you want him to, it's because he's healing his heart. It scares him to be vulnerable. So you're entering a new phase in your love life. He says by developing a great relationship with yourself and source, you're able to have better relationships with the people you choose to have in your life, and new starters coming in love. So in other words, instead of wanting him to validate you or show you love, show all of that love, give all that love to you. Focus on the relationship with self and source. That's the most important one. It matters more how God sees you than how anyone else does. And it matters more what you think of yourself than what anyone else does. So you've got to love you more. Find that connection with yourself. That's going to open all the doors. Okay, what else do you need to know? We've got the Emperor. He needs to take back his power. And the way he does that is by you trusting in yourself and trusting in him. And he needs to trust in himself. So you're mirroring each other right now. You're not believing in you, so he's not believing in himself. Okay, because you're mirroring that energy. So the more you believe in you, the more you trust the love, the more things will move forward. So he's not telling you directly because it's the way he's healing your heart. It's the way he's teaching you a lesson to trust what you feel deep inside. Okay, so what else do you need to know about this? Yeah, again, King of Cups in reverse. He's holding his feelings back because he's got to believe in himself more and feel vulnerable opening up. So he does feel all the love for you. He just can't express it the way you want to. So how does he feel after seeing your musical post? Choose this one again. How did he feel after seeing your musical post yesterday? Okay. He felt like he wanted to say something to you. He wanted to shift the silence or move out of the silence. Or and the new moon's there as well in the card. If something's stuck, he wants to open up. It's made him want to open up and talk about his feelings. But he's still dealing with fear. So you're going to give him time to open up. Don't doubt the love. Focus on the love you feel deep within. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi, dear Liz. Messages from angels and DM, please. So what's the message coming through from your DM? I will be going off soon, guys, as well. So I'll say from this point on, no more donations, please. Ethereal Seeker's just donated. So after Ethereal Seeker, no more donations. And if you do donate after, I can't guarantee I'm going to answer, okay? Because, I've got to protect my energy as well. Now I've got a full day today. So, Stella, the message from your angels is, this is what your DM is saying. I feel like an idiot for letting you go, for letting you down. I feel like an idiot. So, he's healing insecurity around being foolish. He feels embarrassed about things. I wish I could be brave. And he also feels like an idiot because he doesn't feel brave. He doesn't feel like he's got enough courage in him to tell you how he feels. He's saying, I wish I could be brave and tell you I still love you and want you in my life forever. So he's got to find that courage. So you can call on Archangel Michael to give him courage, the courage of a lion, to move forward to you. Yeah, they give me like, he's got to take a deep breath to say those things. No one else can hold a candle to you. You're all I've ever wanted. So you're everything he's ever wanted. He knows that. He just wishes he was brave enough to tell you that. And he feels like an idiot because he can't. So I feel he's waiting for the right time to open up. So what's the message from the angels? To a love. I mean, it's all there. It says the relationship you share is soul level special. It's unique, it's magical, it's beautiful, it's a bond that deepens with space and time. It grows with time, a passion that intensifies and never burns out. A friendship that's playful and fun, yet can be serious when needed. Your love is undeniable and unbreakable because you are one. So it's absolutely meant to be. Okay, just because he isn't sharing that yet. Yeah, look at this, they do love you. They do love you. So I feel you've got to give him time to open up. And Jacinta, I feel this is a message for you as well, a sign for you. They do love you, even if he isn't telling you yet. I hope that helps, okay? Jovanat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what does Georgie want to say to me? Has come back into my dreams, feeling lost on my journey. So if he's coming into your dreams, it's a sign that he's coming in, something's shifting. Something is coming into the physical. I don't want to change my life right now. So he may be struggling with changing his life. So he may want you, he may want to reconnect with you and come towards you, okay? But he may be struggling with making changes. Okay, so this can be ego, fear of change, stepping out of comfort zone, things that he's struggling to do, but he wants to communicate. So I feel that you're receiving this communication in dreams, like he's coming into your dreams because it's not over between you. And, also getting intimate. So there may also be some intimate dreams coming in as well. Okay, getting intimate with each other through dreams or communication. So I feel there's a passion between you and a pull to each other, but he's afraid of changing his life in this moment. So it says, dreaming of you helps me to escape my current reality. So I feel that there's something he needs to escape from in his current reality, and he's dreaming about you to escape from that, and he's telling you in his dreams he wants to communicate, he's thinking about being with you intimately. It's just his situation he's struggling to change. So, for example, if he's in a relationship, if he's with someone already, he wants out of that, he's just struggling to make that choice or decision right now because he may be afraid of hurting someone or causing upheaval. If it isn't a relationship, it's something else he's dealing with. He's afraid of making a change. This could be financial changes, work, things he's struggling with. So I feel that he wants to change his life. He wants to be with you and perhaps even have a life with you. I do see that in his future, but he sees it as far away because he's afraid of making these changes. But he does want to communicate with you, and he does want to let you know he feels intimately drawn to you. So there could be some opportunities ahead for communication and intimacy. Okay, you've got Seven of Swords. So forgive the past. Remember this, anyone who's hurt you or caused you pain. So if he's hurt you or caused you pain in the past, they were dealing with their own struggles and battles. Do not let their behaviour affect you any longer. Say no to drama and yes to peace. So this could also be about coming back together and forgiving the past and sorting things out. I hope that helps, okay? Right, I'm at the top of the chat, guys. So Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I had to resend this super chat. I'm sorry you're having problems, honey. May I have a new moon message from my DM Will and Twin Flame Guidance? So let's see what the new moon message is first of all. And I want to let you know I appreciate every single one of you, whether you are here watching or donating or liking or just being here, whatever. I appreciate every single one of you. I wish I could answer every single one of you, but I have limited time to be here. That's why I try and be on live as much as I can. So the message for you, Ethereal Seeker, with the new moon is let the doors open naturally. So with will, just let it all fall into place naturally. Don't try and force or rush anything. Connect with the best, detach from the rest. So connect with the things that make you feel good, that make you feel like your best version, and let go of anything else that drags you down, because we've got family issues. There could be some family issues affecting things right now in astral travel. So I do feel he's coming to you through astral visits. So this could be dreams, meditation, feeling his presence around you, feeling him around you, because he may be dealing with something to do with family. Now, this could be immediate family, like mother, father, sister, brother relations, or it could be in the family he's created for himself, if there's any issues there. So I feel he's dealing with things, and he's telling you that through the astral realms, okay? So what else does he want to say? He's saying, I'm really lost without you, and I feel filled with guilt and regret. Okay, I hope one day you can forgive me for what I've done to you. You motivate me to be a better person. So you've changed him in so many ways, and you motivate him to be a better person. And I do feel he wants to apologise for the things he's done. He may just be dealing with some family issues right now that could possibly be in the way of this. So we've got, the Two of Growth. So it's about balance. We've also got the Queen of Struggles in reverse and the Four of Flames in reverse. So call on Archangel Michael for strength. You are stronger than you think. This will not beat you or defeat you, whatever you're going through. It will build you and show you and others how strong and resilient you are, because you are a warrior. Do not lose sight of your vision. There are still things being released and healed, so your future plans can manifest. Time and trust is needed, believe, and you may see 111. And that will lead to balance. So I definitely feel balance is needed here. He's healing some kind of guilt or regret. And this could also be something to do with family. And that will eventually move things forward. So I'll see if I can get a timeline for this moving forward right now. Let's get a timeline for this moving forward. Timeline, please, angels, if we're meant to have one. Okay, we've got in a few days to fall. So this could start really moving forward in a few days towards fall. So again, you've got these orange leaves. So I feel something's going to be happening around October time, September, October, November time. But I feel that things are shifting. You know, I feel that there's going to be big shifts taking place when you see the leaves turning red, or around the season where the leaves turn red. So, you know, we see that like Halloween time. I hope that helps, okay? Whew, okay, big thank you to everyone who's jumped on today. Then I'm going to answer a couple more questions and then go off. So I'm going to do Alicia says, any messages from the angels? So what's the message for Alicia from the angels? Let's bring this deck in for you. So the angel guidance for you is, do not give up, you're almost there. So whatever it is you're working on, whether it's love, career, health, anything, you're almost there. Use this time wisely for spiritual practices. So focus on gratitude, nature, grounding, meditation, things that calm you down, things you enjoy. You know, when you do those things, you're feeling a higher vibration, but don't give up, you're almost there. Palami says, a message from P and R today. So let's do a message from P and a message from R, straight out. R saying to you, you are a very special person. And I know obviously you're worrying about R right now, but he's saying you are a very special person, spiritual and strong. Okay, so in other words, you can get through this. So I feel he's asking you to connect with him through telepathy right now. Enhance your psychic powers by talking to your angels and being kind and gentle. Focus on service. So he feels that he's saying to you, you are kind and gentle. I don't blame you for anything. You are a very special person. I don't blame you for anything. So focus on service right now. It's like he's saying, let me heal you, focus on you. And P is saying to you, he's going to take swift, spontaneous action. He's going to do what he feels guided to do. So I feel he will be reaching out soon when you least expect it. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to do, just moving the chat up. There's Alicia there. We've got Gothami says, what does S want to tell me? Any message? And his gym client, I met him on the 11th, on Sunday, 11th of May. 7 of Pentacles. Give your desires time to manifest. So it's like what S is saying to you is, I am going to come forward to you. Just give me time, okay? Nurture your dreams by having faith in them and expect a miracle. It will happen at the right time. So your journey is in divine timing. So whatever you're wanting, is going to happen, but it will happen at the right time. So you've got to expect a miracle here. You may be seeing bees as well. So have faith in your dreams, have faith in what you manifest, and that will move everything forward to you. I hope that helps, okay? Good morning from Scotland. Hello, James. I love the Scottish accent, okay? It makes me go a bit weak at the knees. Raluca, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I have a message about what's bringing for me in the new moon? So what's the message for you for the new moon? Okay, message for you is be proud of what you're achieving right now. Okay, be proud of yourself. Give yourself credit for how far you've come. It says promotion and recognition is possible at this time. Okay, so this could even be things happening in work. You know, you could be getting recognition at work, promotion coming in. But I feel this about you stepping up to the next level of your journey, ascension, promotion to the next step. So it's like you're preparing for what's coming. Let's get you a new moon card as well. Call on Archangel Raguel to bring you together. So remember, Raguel is the harmonizer, and he will bring you together. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Rob, great to see you, honey. You got Guided by Fire there. I would love to go to Scotland, and me. It's one place I haven't been. You know, someone very special to me on my journey is a twin flame who's had a big impact on my journey, and he's from Scotland. Okay, so, you know, one of my big, soulmates on this journey. So I'm healing my heart. This is Rob, this is for you. This is what Avery wants you to know. He's healing his heart. Okay, he's healing his heart right now to be ready to move forward. Okay, and obviously you're going through a lot of healing within your heart too. So we've got breakthrough. They give me a word breakthrough. It says breathe through the tension, but they're saying there's a breakthrough coming to relieve the tension. So this could also be to do with 5D passion. Because what they're actually giving me there is, I know this sounds silly, but they just, when I said breathe through the tension, they gave me the word to relieve the tension. They're showing me how to Rocky Horror Show, you know, and I have seen it recently. But, you know, when Frankenfurter is singing Sweet Transvestite, you know, the song, he says, to relieve, it's good for relieving the tension. You know, when he's singing about Rocky, if you've seen that. So I feel that's a message about perhaps some 5D love that's going to come in soon, okay? And practice gratitude. So remember, for your life, for everything you're going through right now, focus on gratitude, because that opens all the doors. I hope that helps, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a collective message for everyone watching to end this live, okay? My next live, I'm not sure if I'm going to be live tomorrow. I can't be live Thursday. I may be live Friday. So it may be Friday. But if I do Friday, I'll do a weekend day as well if I can't do tomorrow. But I may be live tomorrow, it depends, but I've got stuff going on. So my next live is either going to be tomorrow or Friday, but more likely Friday, okay? But if you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, you can. It's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Or you can click anywhere during the replay and receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. But I'm going to do a collective card right now. So think of a question in your mind with this new moon. Okay, and I'm going to pick a number 1, 2, or 3. We're going to pick a card 1, 2, or 3. So let's pick a number 1. Okay, and answer. Think about your question actually and look at this deck. Okay, because I feel the energy's all over the place. I just need to ground the energy. So think of a question, everyone watching, and ask this deck. Look at this deck right now. Focus your energy on it and ask your question. Think, what's your question? And I'm going to bring a guidance message in 1, 2, or 3. Okay, are you asking your question? Good morning, Heather. Great to see you, honey. I'm about to go off. I'm just doing a collective message. So ask this deck your question, okay. Answer, please, angels, for number 1. Answer, please, for number 1. There we are. Answer, please, for number 2. Straight out. Answer, please, for number 3. Answer, please, for number 3. Think of your question. Look at the deck. There we go. Okay. So we've got answer 1. Answer 2 and answer 3, okay? 1, 2, and 3, pick your pile. 1, 2, or 3, pick your pile, okay? 1, 2, or 3. So if you pick card 1, your answer is embrace the flow of life. Now, I definitely feel this about coming together with your person. It could be about you being a twin flame itself. It could be about, oh, you're connecting through telepathy. The answer is the more in the flow you are, the quicker things happen. And something big could be happening around the full moon in Gemini. So I see this as the Gemini season. Well, we're in that now. Okay, so the full moon. So the 11th of June could be very important. Doesn't matter what the full moon is, it's the season. Okay, we're in the season of Gemini right now. So something could be coming in. There could be some communication or a sign or some kind of synchronicity between now and then. Okay, so I feel the full moon is significant to your question. This could well be about what you were telepathically communicating with them about right now. So I feel there could be telepathic communication between now and the full moon. There could be an interaction around the full moon or something moving forward with the full moon, okay? Pile 2, step up and lead, open up to change. I feel that this message, I've got 2 things coming through. The first thing is a general message. Some of you may want to be in a leadership role at work, or maybe you want to take more control with your work life or your finances, or maybe you want to have your own business or do something with work, and you've got to be open to change. So you may need to change what you're doing or the type of role you want to do, or you may have to step out of your comfort zone to do it. Okay, so you may have to step up and lead or move in a different direction, and the opportunities are coming in for this. And the opportunities could also be very heavily around you for this between Aquarius and Capricorn season. So that's December to February. So something big could be coming in December to Feb. So this could be a promotion at work, could be the opportunity to do more or have more. Okay, I'm not saying you're not going to have opportunities till then, but I'm getting that separately. Now in love, if you're asking about love, you have to be open to a change right now, because I feel it's your person's job to step up and lead. Okay, especially if you class yourself as the feminine and they are the masculine, you've got to let things be more in the flow, which you may have connected with number 1, because I feel this about you recognizing you are number 1 and not being the one to constantly reach out or initiate. So take a step back, be open to that change in the dynamic of the connection, and let them move forward to you. And then they're able to step up and lead. Okay, because that's why they've come. They've come to her to step into their power. So you may need to let them make the next move if you've chosen number 2. Number 3, go deeper. So something is going to get deeper between you. So I feel go deeper means the love is going to deepen, the passion, the intensity. You're going to go deeper into this connection, that you're going to fall deeper in love with each other, and it's going to get more and more intense. Okay, so it's going to get a lot deeper than what it currently is. So if it's surface right now, it's going to get deeper in the physical. And this could also be something shifting between the Scorpio season. So again, you've got October to November. So this could be a timeline for what you're asking about or manifesting between now and November. But I feel that you're going to get deeper with each other. So I feel this is like honest and open conversations, talking things out, being vulnerable, going deeper within the love. So, it's going to get more and more intense. Then it's not going to lessen, it's going to deepen. And you may need to go more into things as well. So this could be getting more information, understanding things in a very deeper level. And also guiding me to do the same again with this deck. So pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. This may also bring clarifiers in for what we've just said. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, they're giving me 4 and 5. They're giving me 5 here. So pick a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And this is going to be connected with your question. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You may pick more than one card. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is answers to go with what you've just had, okay? So if you pick number 1, separation is ending. Separation is ending. That means communication is coming in. The separation you're in, if it's a silence or a no contact, that's going to change. Number 2, within 6 months. So whenever it is you're asking about is going to happen or move forward within 6 months. If you've chosen number 3, contact will resume. Isn't this interesting? All these so far about communication coming in. Contact resuming, things happening. Number 4, epiphanies. So there could be epiphanies happening to move things forward right now. So your person could be receiving epiphanies, or you could. Ideas, understanding, aha moments, magic, things happening. Number 5, dealing with your stuff. So remember, you've got to deal with your stuff too. If there's a delay, don't look to your person. It's their fault. They need to change this. They need to do that. You have to deal with your stuff too. So if you pick this card and only this card, think, right, okay, what stuff do I need to deal with to be ready or to move forward or to make changes? And that's what the angels want you to work on too. Okay, so I hope that helps in some way. I'm sending you all so much love. Like I said, if you haven't already, later when this goes off, just click anywhere in the replay and you'll receive an answer. I've been on again for nearly 3.5 hours, so it does take a lot of energy to sit here and talk non-stop for 3.5 hours, so I'm sure you can appreciate why I'm going off. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, guys. If you want to reach out to me for a reading, it's guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. Please try and not use the old email, because I am using the other one now. I'm not really on there at all. So, I'm using the new email for a reason. It's more business related. And I've got easier access to that as well. So thank you all for being here. My next live, like I said, if it isn't tomorrow, probably won't be, will be Friday. And if I don't do one tomorrow or Thursday, because I will be live Friday, I'll try and do a weekend one. So maybe Saturday or Sunday, we'll see. So Friday, definitely live Friday again. But I'll see you when I see you. Lots of love. Mwah.